told you, we told you, we told you. We knew it would happen and we told you, we told you, we told you. We knew it would happen and we told you, we told you, we told you. We knew it would happen and we told you, we told you, we told you. We knew it would happen and we told you, we told you, we told you. We knew it would happen and we told you, we told you, we told you. I told my boss I put my 2 weeks, I'm feeling bullish. Never coming back, I got gains, I'm doing it, I'm through with this. I started saving up and I started getting back, now I'm stupid rich, I'm stupid rich. CNBC, CNN said we hooligans. Who was them? Another party on the moon again. It was closer than sooner than. I'm sorry that you missed it, I'm sorry that you missed it. James Rule got a shirt and it says I told you so. I didn't mean to say it, but I told you so. They tried to shake us up, but we couldn't let you go. Got you occupied, don't want you to know. I hope you got a hold, please enjoy the show. Bagman, more commander, gotta go. We're the new family all across the globe. Jump inside the mothership, now it's time to roll.
You know how many faces would melt? Do you know how many people would look at you and go, wow, you're just lucky. You're just lucky. Yeah, you told me about it, but hey, you're just what? I told you so.
We knew it would happen and we told you, we told you, we told you. We knew it would happen and we told you, we told you, we told you. We knew it would happen and we told you, we told you, we told you. We knew it would happen and we told you, we told you, we told you. We knew it would happen and we told you, we told you, we told you. We knew it would happen and we told you, we told you, we told you. Hey, I got a new shirt and it says that I'm ghost. Top hat on with the bagman coat. Pimpin' in the cane, plus I found all the gold. And your friend still is a no-show. Not participating, so enjoy the show. You try to help them out, but they just don't wanna know. Now they watching for the sky like a fireworks show. The 1% fam, now we all ghosts. I know you probably told some friends, but they not listening. That's too bad for them, cause now there's no getting in. I found the switch now and Bagman flipping it. Brace yourself, this was all a show, now it's finally sinking in. We headed to the top, no more looking at your watch clock. Tell your boss that you're bullish, F off. Cause we stupid rich, we stupid rich, we stupid rich. We knew it would happen and we told you, we told you, we told you. We knew it would happen and we told you, we told you, we told you.
That's what you need to tell them. My t-shirt, XRP, I told you so.
Yo, the fuck is that, bro?
It's a French press. Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
It's tea in a French press.
Good day to drink your water. Mind your goddamn business.
Yup. Let's go. Let's go. Yep. Today is as good as you make it. Let's go. Shout out to everyone. Right. Thank you for joining us. This is XRP Boardroom with ZRK Buster and Nerdy. And it's a live community chat. We talk about crypto. We talk about XRP. We talk about whatever the fuck we want. Red pill. We talk about whatever the fuck we want. And you can join too. Welcome to the Boardroom. Shout out. Salute, everyone. Thank you. Happy Tuesday, XRP friends. Let's go. Yeah, today's bullish as fuck, dude. What's his face? I don't like your tone, word reader. Come on, Miles. He goes, good evening, glitches. Any good news? Hell yeah, there's hella good news. Nerdy, tell him about it, bro. Didn't fucking T-Dog fucking drop some bullshit earlier? We had a whole T-Dog thing. He's like, we must get the Clarity Act across the line and before China takes it. Like, it was hilarious. So that happened today. But we'll see. Hopefully that lit a fire under some people's asses. Happy boardroom, everyone.
Blast off, bro.
Yep. Who knows, man? Do you think we got that dump, that big fucking war dump coming, or because they're trying to scare people about Iranian cyber attacks, and Klaus Schwab's been talking about cyber attacks for years, bro. Sorry, go ahead.
When the Iranian shit started up, we're like at the same price, man. Like that's bullish as fuck to me.
We're not moving at all, bro. It tanked.
But we didn't go down, bro.
Yeah,
like
right. Which is trippy to me. That's why I'm like, oh fuck, are they gonna juke us out? Are they gonna fuck us up and dump lower when we get the Iranian cyber attacks? Like, what? How is this gonna work, dude? That's what's got me tripped out. Because everybody's like, dump, waiting for a dump. They got dry powder, but like, dude, what if there is no dump? What if they actually? But here's the thing: we still got a little bit more shit. DeWitt, the White House guy, he got on today on Baggy's channel. He posted that video. DeWitt got on today and said, "Well, we're past the Senate Ag Committee, but then there's some other Senate bullshit thing that they got to go through with a markup and discuss that. So we still have more movements before it gets signed."
How high did we go on the?
Sorry, go ahead.
How high did we go on this last run? Like three what? I don't even remember.
340 something.
340 something. So right now, dude, I mean, we're already sitting like over 66% retracement, man.
Yeah. So it's already dumped but that's the Wild Wild West crypto market that we're used to. What we haven't seen is the Phoenix rising from the ashes. Is this the ashes? That's the question. Or will there be?
I think the ashes was
a final reckoning. 11 cents, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think that was.
Sorry, go ahead. One of the questions.
But if we do go down short term, I think it's short term, man. I think it'll be a huge scare thing. But the fact that
I was just gonna say that one of the questions we always is are we gonna have time to catch it? Are you gonna have time to catch that fucking mad cyber attack dip, war dip, before we rise from the ashes? Bada bing, bada boom. You know what I mean?
I mean, Nova's saying 121. There's not, to me, 121 and 136 ain't much difference. That could happen in like an hour's time.
Yeah, you know? It's been waffling quite a bit, dude. Like on the daily, it waffles 10 cents. On the daily, bro. It goes 135 to 145. Fucking check back an hour later, it's 136. You're like, what? Like it's waffling big numbers. You know what I mean? They're not huge numbers, but it's waffling. It just goes back and forth, back and forth. But bro, like, I don't know. There's some stuff, yeah. But Trump threw it down though, dude. Like today, he was like, "Come on, motherfuckers, get your shit together before China does it." Let me see if I can look it up because motherfucking Nerdy's not here. He's here, but he's not here. Come on, Nerdy, quit pooping.
I mean, the good thing is Trump pump. When Trump pump happened, it was 150,000 XRP to 1 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Now it's 50,000, man. We're still like BTC has not gained on XRP. XRP did go to like in the 30s, but fuck, bro.
Yeah.
If XRP runs, it could take Bitcoin down to like 10,000 to 1.
Fucking Schwartz.
Over, bro.
Schwartz was like he was like leaking some shit earlier. He said he was like, "Oh, no, I can't find anything publicly. I should probably say not say anything about some shit." Like we'll look it up later if it comes up in discussion. But there's just Schwartz now right now, current status. He's drinking a fucking looks like a mango daiquiri or some shit with a flower petal on it. That motherfucker looks like Gandalf. He's gray as shit now.
Work's done, bro.
The work's done, dude. He's kicking. Yeah.
He's chilling, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's some shit. We're like, I'm bullish as fuck. I just, that's the hard thing. Like, I think Duel hit it right here. He goes, counting on catching it is a fool's game, but have orders parked with extra powder isn't a bad idea. Just don't mess with your main bag. So there you go. Roger that. But yeah, welcome to the boardroom, everyone. I'm going to drop the baby gates. Come join us. Let's talk shop.
Shout out to Quincy 222 Super Cash
shit.
App.
Damn,
Shout out
Quincy.
Quincy, man. Appreciate you, brother.
That master number. Let's go, dude. Let's fucking go. But yeah, shout out to the chat. We love you guys. Thanks for coming in. Moon Keys, he goes, China will adopt ADA and Charles as their new leader. Charles is losing his shit too online. He's like, fucking free pass for XRP, motherfucker. And then James Rule, speaking of fucking, I told you so. James Rule's like, listen, Charles, you fuck. We went through years and years and years of fucking litigation and shit. He's like, cry me a river or some shit. He said some shit like that. It was pretty funny.
He said, fuck, I decoded it. Damn it. It was something Buttercup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the
I typed it.
Smeek man. Let's go.
I typed it in and it came up with XRP $20.
Ooh,
Yeah. And I just did current status. That was a 10,000 XRP on that Schwartz post.
Either way, Buster's right. I was like, dip, fucking go, let's dump. Like, problem is that that's just biased towards my own like personal desires. But we are about the fucking moon. We're not. There ain't this. Our Christmas is not going to be another fucked up Christmas this year, bro. You know what I mean? None of that. No more of that.
I think we're definitely. I feel like we're short term, man. We're about to blast off, even if it dipped.
Yeah.
One last
Summer's going to be nutty.
The turnaround will be crazy.
I don't know, Zerk, the more and more things are getting like this, the more I'm like, oh man, this flip of the switch overnight.
You think we'll fucking
more realistic?
right. So okay, so are you bullish or bearish? Smeek
I mean,
Meister?
I'm always in the macro bullish. Always.
Okay.
And what
Okay.
That's why we're here, baby.
short term is yeah, I think we're going to see some other entry points, not financial advice, but you look at the volume and you look at what we've all said, like things have to go low. Crypto is one of the most speculative assets, and it's also one of the most manipulated. So, and that's why it was built, right? So, That being said, it's like, who knows? Like, personally, I'm looking for entry points around, market going down, like the volume isn't there. Everything that's happening too, like with going into that other country over there where we go like the flock of seagulls, behind the scenes, I think that has more to do with making sure that the US dollar stays dominant. And I think it's all tied to the bonds, like Shanti, like we've all talked about it for a long time. But it's weird to watch how it's playing out.
With the
key is to have the patience, right? That's our key.
E4, man, glad you're on here, bro. Ain't seen you in a while. What up, pimp?
Wow, yeah.
I'd say though,
I'm out of the Uncle B rub, so that's why I'm on.
Ooh-wee. Welcome aboard, gentlemen. We got Miles, E4 Nerdy, Buster, Marcus, and yours truly, Zerk. Welcome to the boardroom.
I'd say the emotion play though, like for us to withstand Iran is a good start because it's like emotionally is like, what is it, cross psychology? They always want to put you in your emotion to make you do the wrong thing. But the fact that we're all waiting for a dip is also bullish. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's waiting for us just to blow the fuck up. We're all waiting for one more crash, you know?
Yeah.
That's a bullish sentiment in itself. But
I think G's been onto it, man. 2027. I think is the next real, like, where we start to see some crazy gains.
2027 now, bro.
Gonna be a little fucking shaky.
I think big gains next year.
Oh yeah, you're talking big. Like I'm saying 2-digit minimum, possibly 3-digit this year.
What's up, mother chuckers? Say fuck everybody else right now. It's going at any moment. That's still is such a weird thing to feel like. Oh, that's with XRP Army. Oh, it's going overnight. It's always kind of like a joke, but it really could whenever, just to price people out at a certain point.
I don't know. Explain to me.
At a certain point, I feel like it's gonna happen that way. Like they're just gonna go boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah.
What if we started running before Clarity Act a little bit?
Yeah. What if we don't even need none of that shit? It could just fucking pop. Like a bus has been telling us from day fucking one that XRP doesn't need none of that shit, and it'll just pop whenever the fuck it feels like popping. Then what?
And I agree.
None of that.
I do agree
None
with
of that shit,
27, 28 being huge numbers, but I also think.
But $6 is also a big
10,
number.
15.
You know what I mean?
You know,
$10 is a big number. $15 is a big number. Like that is still moon. Technically, that is still moon. So, fuck it.
Well, that being said, you see any of these other altcoins hitting $1?
ZBEC?
ZBEC, yeah, on this run.
Fucking ZBEC to the fucking moon. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
That's the thing. The term
Tangent?
the term this run, I
This
think
year.
that's gonna go away. Right. Well, you say
Yeah.
this run this year.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna go away, bro. Because once this shit gets
But let's
turned
talk-
on and it gets legalized, it's never going back down, bro. We're talking banks money coming into this shit. Government money.
You hear Fitz, that
it
chick?
gets,
She was like,
it gets fucking legitimized immediately.
yeah, she
soon
said
as
300 trillion, bro. She said
Yeah.
300 trillion over fucking like
dumbass money.
That's
No
crazy,
more runs.
bro. Crazy.
No more
Yeah,
bull
that's
runs,
what I
bear
was just
runs.
seeing from this lady like yesterday, talking about the whole thing with that flock of seagulls country over there, where there's like a lot of people joining in, the UA, whatever they call it. That is like the last goal, like the last goalpost of 300 trillion being turned on.
Boom.
You know, there needs to be some things like loose ends tied up and shit.
All
And
of a
it's all
sudden.
tied in with you know, what's happening with the military movement right now, with between basically it's really it's the BRICS and you know, in London, you know, in a weird way it's like Western and Eastern civilization, but we're playing a different game. You know, it's not like boots on the ground or drones are involved, but you know, it's a financial war. And it's all connected to the new tech, the AI, and the fucking all these servers and these secret places. That's where all these families are gambling. Like, think about the way we do, and then think about what they're doing. And that they're not. This is the new war. You know, this is the new frontier, space force, right? Like Trump says, we have to have control of this tech. You know.
There's your ZBEC 002.
Stands your Turnbow. So right now, ZBEC 665 to 1 XRP. I put the price of XRP right here in the USD. So just to let people know, because people were like, oh, XRP is going to... I bought all my ZBEC at 2,200 to 3,300. So at 220, I'm getting all my XRP back for 10% of my ZBEC bag. It did a 10x. So we're close. ZBEC is close to a 10x against XRP in the last year, pretty much.
Are you guys ready? Zerk, put up that post again.
Run it, bro. Yeah.
Bro,
So this is they're talking about the cyber attack.
Oh hell yeah!
They're talking about a cyber attack, but like here we go. Got Crypto Maniac. He goes, the perfect excuse incoming.
There we go.
And then there's that one right here. U.S. braces for cyberspace retaliation from Iran. U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, CISA, which is early Q days. Remember the CISA shit? At 38% staffing due to DHS shutdown. Axios.
You know what's funny about all that shit?
What's up?
Almost if someone would have made a video about it telling us that it would happen.
A cyber threat organization carried out a major attack on one of the leading banks in Asia. Millions of exabytes with financial data are reported to have been stolen. Excuse me. News are just coming in. The malware seems to be spreading. A further 86 banks are believed to be affected. The attack is spreading all over the...
That could never happen.
But it will. But it will, Ruth. It will happen, fucking Ruth.
That reminded me of like the architect in the Matrix with all the TV screens, right? But then that lady looks strangely like Sarah Connor a little bit. Combined with Trinity. Combined with Trinity.
Sarah Connor.
They picked that bitch up.
I'll be back.
But it will, Ruth.
Have you guys seen that robot ooze they got out now? They can control it. It's like a ball of ooze, and it can go through things like T1000.
Yeah,
you're talking like the Morgellons.
That's the graphene shit.
The Morgellons, dude.
Is that what that is?
Check out Morgellons, bro.
I've heard of Morgellons.
You know what's crazy? Before internet, this was like I'm riding BMX bike on these dirt trails out here. I'll never forget this shit. Somebody spray painted like some graffiti back here in these trails, like between like industrial whatever. Morgellons took over through robotic control of human in 1984. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? You know, but I never forgot that graffiti, and it's just crazy.
That's crazy.
Now, like, that was some real shit. Some crazy motherfucker spray painted that shit back then in like the 90s, and now like remembering, because I don't forget shit. I'm like, wait a minute, Morgellons, robots, like. Wow. I didn't know what nanotech or carbon tubules or any of that was now, but now it's like, what the heck? Dude, what's going on?
You know what's a fucking robot? $10 fucking bomb.
$10.
No, bro.
Turbo. Let's run it. Ooh, wee.
Oh, hold on.
Up.
Get to the chopper.
Put that cookie down now.
Who's your daddy?
Thank you for the $10.
Let's go, dude. Get to the chopper. Let's go. Yep. It's not a tumor. Let's go.
I heard a very interesting clip the other day. Was talking about, kind of goes back to what Nerdy was saying, all the data is land-based. Talks about all the internet cables in the Gulf of Hormuz. Oops. Internet blackout, anybody?
Yeah, it's fucking 10 one of those off, bro. He literally just 10 one of them off. Just
drag a few anchors, man. China's drug a few anchors and cut one or two of them just to fuck with people. Why not just like boom?
No, you don't need to cut nothing. You just turn it off. You just turn it off and turn it back on again. Literally. That's
that too.
You gotta unplug it.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're pushing that fucking. It's all over, dude. Twitter, but they're pushing the narrative, right? Just in, U.S. banks on high alert for cyber attacks after U.S. intelligence assessment warns of Iranian attacks as war escalates. Reuters. So here's the thing: if the banks get attacked and we get cyber attacked, like it happens, right? What the fuck is the likelihood that we're going to be able to log into like Uphold and use our drive? You'd have to
as it fucking moves, like Buster's been saying, it's fucking mooning and no one
run it.
You just swap in the wallet to a stable coin, and then this
as pertains to that question, Zerk. And good news about the cables. That's not fucking happening. You know what I'm saying?
Happening? Okay.
Like, okay. So just think how we went down there and fucking wiped Venezuela like nothing. Turned all their fucking power off. Went in there, boom. I'm watching the news. I'm like, dude, Iran's bombing Dubai and fucking Saudi Arabia. No fucking way.
Fireworks show.
Is so fucking badass that when I see that, that's like, all right, guys. You got the narrative, but just back up a little here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay.
I'll agree that it won't happen unless they want it to happen. I'll say that.
But yet you're able to still fucking shoot a rocket at the fucking Saudi Arabia and Dubai. Like, on that part, I'm like, now you're giving away their hand too much. It's like, I don't know if that's happening with the power that our military has and the technology that we have right now. I don't see that part. I see that more as like, just extra narratives to spin off of.
This is just like dog and pony show at this point.
Right. It's wars and rumors of wars, you know?
Yeah. Unless you see it.
I mean, even that narrative of the banks getting cyber attacked. I mean, that's just the biggest crock of shit. Like, a war anywhere shouldn't allow banks to be cyber attacked.
But that's good for us.
A lot safer about cyber attacks.
It's good for us, but it's still like.
And I had a digital ID. That make me not as worried about cyber attacks. You know what I mean?
If the banks start getting runs on them, there will definitely be a cyber attack just about then.
But a cyber attack will keep any new investor way far away from this shit. So maybe that's another layer of psyops right there.
Then they'll have to come fix it with the clarity bill. We made
Or
it
the
right.
cyber attack is like the virtual Joe Biden. It was a cyber attack that was in charge of our country for 4 years.
Pseudo cyber attack.
I mean, I don't know about you guys. What do you guys think about Cryptomaniac 101? I've always thought he was kind of a lightweight, like Riddler, right? Or at least some sort of guy. What do you guys think? Because he's pushing this whole like cyber attack shit like bad. But here's the thing. Will we have time to do all this shit? Will our trades fill if you've got fucking limit orders and shit? You know what I mean?
Wouldn't you just wait till like the smoke clears?
Well, then you're on the moon. You can't buy with dry powder. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, gotcha.
You understand what I'm saying?
For the dip, yeah.
I'm talking about
sure.
dip, like catching the dip. Like fuck everybody else trying to get into crypto. It's too late by then, bro. It's way beyond that point. Shit, the rich list is 2222. You guys know that,
dude?
For the top 10%
is the
22.
cyber attack, Harry. Go with it.
All right, this is a long ass video. You guys want to do it? It's not hella long, but it's 4 minutes and 80 seconds.
That's not too bad. Go turn up the speed a little bit.
Yeah, speed it up. 1.5.
Get it turned up.
Let me turn it.
Get it turned up.
Let me turn it. All right,
bump it up.
I'll turn
Turn
it
down for what?
Yep. All right. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and do this.
Do like 1.5.
It's
1.75 is pretty quick.
It's 1.25 right now. So
okay, yeah, that's
all right. Let's do that.
That's
all right.
Pretty slow. That'll work.
And we'll go this, and we'll go there, and we'll go this, and we'll go this, and we'll go that.
What are they trying to do?
That's the missing piece. But it's not hard to imagine. A government hiding, hoarding, at the expense of human life and the future of the planet.
The tentacles reach far back into the last century. But it wasn't until victories in Europe and Japan and the onset of the Cold War that political and economic conditions became perfect for actual execution. A conspiracy bigger and more secret than the Manhattan Project.
Driven not only by corporate greed, but a darker objective.
The takeover of America.
And then the world itself, by any means necessary, however violent, or cruel, or efficient. By severe drought, brought on by weather wars, conducted secretly using aerial contaminants and high-altitude electromagnetic waves. In a state of perpetual war. To create problem, reaction, solution scenarios to distract, enrage, and enslave American citizens at home. With tools like the Patriot Act and the National Defense Authorization Act, which abridge the Constitution in the name of national security. The militarization of police forces in cities across the U.S., the building of prison camps by the Federal Emergency Management Agency with no stated purpose. The corporate takeover of food and agriculture, pharmaceuticals and healthcare, even the military in clandestine agendas to fatten, dull, sicken, and control a populace already consumed by consumerism.
And I encourage you all to go shopping more.
A government that taps your phone, collects your data, and monitors your whereabouts with impunity. A government preparing to use that data against you when it strikes. And the final takeover begins.
The takeover of America.
By a well-oiled and well-armed multinational group of elites that will cull, kill, and subjugate.
Happening as we sit here.
It's happening all around us.
The other shoe waiting to drop.
It'll probably start on Friday. The banks will announce a security action necessitating their computers to go offline all weekend.
Digital money will disappear.
They can just steal your money?
Followed by the detonation of strategic electromagnetic pulse bombs to knock out major grids.
What will seem like an attack on America by terrorists or Russia.
These elites share one vision, and they're about to make it a reality. That vision is one world order, one world taxation, and one world money. They've worked for years behind the scenes preparing to realize that vision. They've literally rigged the laws of international finance. Everything is basically in place right now, and there's essentially no way to stop this from happening. When the crisis hits, they'll flip the switch, freezing the global financial system. That will give them time to reset the world economy according to their vision. As the coming crisis unfolds, President Trump will be powerless to stop it. In fact, trying to stop them would probably weaken the president's power altogether. More than 189 elite agents have slowly wormed their way into leadership positions across the board. They now sit at or near the head of the IMF, the World Bank, and even our own Federal Reserve. They also control much of what happens at the central banks of China, Russia, India, Brazil, Canada, and Europe. As you know, these institutions form a kind of global superstructure. It forms a kind of snare net encircling all nations. When the next crisis hits, the elites are planning to freeze the financial system, and they'll replace it with a new system, one not based on the U.S. dollar. When that happens, we'll wake up to a very strange and disturbing new reality.
And for our viewers that are watching today, what might their reality look like that morning? How does this manifest?
First, they'll have gone to bed knowing that a massive financial crisis was underway. But when they wake up, they'll find it has worsened, and the contagion has spread worldwide. When they go to withdraw money, their ATM will say, closed temporarily. When they go to sell stocks, their account will say, transaction not available. When they go to their local business, that business will only accept cash if it's open. As citizens realize they're being barred from their money, riots will erupt. It's going to get really bad really quickly.
How would such a freeze actually work? And wouldn't that be highly illegal?
Well, it wouldn't be illegal technically because they've been quietly laying the groundwork for years. They've rigged the financial laws, changed the rules of the game to allow this to happen. The stage is set. They have the levers in place. The lights are positioned. Now someone just needs to flick a switch and they'll impose ICE 9 rapidly. And again, all of this will be legal because they've rigged the system in their favor. When the next crisis hits, we're going to see this here in the US and around the world. And it'll be a highly coordinated global attack on the entire system simultaneously.
Order from chaos.
Yo, did you hear what?
What do you
Bush
guys
said?
think, dude? What do you guys think?
Did you hear what George W. whatever the fuck said?
That's the Ice 9 shit, Rickards, bro. But like, here's the
Well,
thing.
no,
I'm not
before that.
fucking scared because
Did
they
you
got
hear
a
what
solution.
Bush said?
Sorry, go ahead.
Because he said the same thing
Yeah,
as
he's like,
Christine Lagarde.
He goes, go shopping. Yeah.
He said, encourage as much spending as possible. And that goes along with my conspiracy theory that the debt has to reach a certain amount for us to flip switch. And that's where that that's where that escrow, that 50 billion, that's where that comes into play for the system to work. We have to have one side, the other, back and forth, and one is the debt. And that's just speculation on my part.
So
Is how
right.
that would work.
I agree. Good shit. Good point. My thing is like, he's like, Trump, he couldn't do anything about it, even if he tried. And like, he's part of it, motherfuckers. Like, that's what they're all in on it. They're all in on it. And we're just the fleas on the dog. And we're going to get fucking.
Yeah, but him saying that might shake somebody out. Like, oh, yeah, you know.
Oh, you mean a newbie
Yeah.
trying to make a decision on whether or
Well,
not
hell, if
crypto-
you even get to that video, you're not a newbie.
Yeah.
But it's still anyone. They're going to try to get anyone and everyone, like any way we can get shaken out psychologically, you know?
But dude, the shit's all over Twitter right now talking about Iranian cyber attack shit. Like, but here's the thing. My question earlier was whether or not your transaction will go through, whether or not you have a limit order or something like that. It may not. This may be such a big fucking dump. It's not just a dump we're going to see. We're not even going to be able to see it. It'll just be a cyber attack. Boom. Bing, bang, boom. Done. You know what I mean? Here's something people don't talk about. A lot of cyber insurance policies have war exclusions. If a cyber attack gets blamed on another country, insurers can argue it's an act of war and refuse. Amen. I don't think there's anything we can do except for cold storage our shit. Does that make sense?
Yeah. It fucking does.
So, okay, what if your shit's on uphold? That's another question. Or some, what
shouldn't
if you have
be.
some shit?
Get it
You
out of
deserve
there.
to lose
man.
it all.
Yeah.
If you're
Right,
on Coinbase Uphold, you deserve to lose it.
So there you go. So
Yeah, if you don't have a private key, they can just say, oh, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, they're gonna take all these people's shit, bro. Like,
if that happens, when it happens, but
That's one way to get it back.
But it's I think it's gonna be Nardog more than anybody thinks they're prepared for. You know what I mean? Like Narnar Bobo Narnar. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to scare people. I'm just saying, motherfuckers, if you're OG, been here for years and shit, you got cold wallets up your ass and everything, and in the ground in the backyard, and like, dude, this is what we've been waiting for. They're just gonna present it to the public because it's, you know, I don't want to be right, bro, because I don't want everybody to fucking lose their shit, but I think this is going to be the start of like that Nasara Jasara Shangri-La, because dude, everyday Joes like us are going to be filthy fucking rich. And you think we're not going to help the masses and the public? And there's going to be some response from the government. And like, people are not going to lose. They're just going to lose their shit that they have now. Does that make sense?
We're gonna have a fiduciary responsibility as a human to help
Yeah.
everyone.
As a human.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everybody's going to benefit from it, bro.
Have you?
But like, do the math. We hit a fucking $10,000 ZERP, $20,000 ZERP, $50,000 ZERP, $100,000 ZERP. God forbid the other ones, the 30 million per XRP. You know, dude, you could sneeze and your entire state will benefit from that. Does that make sense? That's if we get those big ass numbers. But I think there's going to be a lot of relief if and when this happens. There's a plan, bro. It's supposed to be a hard reset. It's a hard reset meaning that anything on the old system is not transferable over. It goes deeper than what I'm saying. I'm just saying to say it in layman's terms. Amen, plumbing. Amen, bro. And we've had long enough to be those like black pill prophets and everybody hates us and blah, 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 blah. Who gives a shit anymore, bro? Look at what's happening. Look at social media, dude. It's nuts. It's been nuts.
Have you seen the William Shatner's using X Money beta?
Yup. I
Really?
saw that. NFA Crypto put that shit together. He's
It
sitting in
showed
this,
oh yeah, I saw that.
he's sitting in the
Yeah.
Shatner chair in the Space Bear riddle. He's in the Shatner chair. Yeah.
And then it showed 6% APR on his money.
Yeah, Mountain Man, dude. I think this might very well be just a fucking emergency. Before you know it, we're not even gonna touch that shit. Maybe I'm resetting my fucking crazy red pill brain back to fucking originals or XRP days where it's overnight. Those numbers are not happening. If they take everybody's money from a cyber attack, that shit's happening overnight. Overnight, pay me overnight. They have to have a solution. You see what I'm saying? But that's the hard thing, is that most people have a hard time dreaming. I've always said it. You mustn't be afraid to dream bigger, darling. I've always had that in the back of my head, and my opinion has changed a lot randomly throughout the years. Because I'm human. I have emotions. Fuck, we're going to moon overnight. Flip the switch. Back to, yeah, maybe ramp up, step up, $50, $100, $200. I don't think you're going to do that. The fact that they're talking cyber attack right now is everything they've been premonitioning for years.
Well, they started off with $50, and then most of the people don't know that's like not even flip switch yet.
Right.
And they allow you to go buy some shit.
Yup.
You know?
Yup. Let's go, dude. Let's fucking go. What do you think, boys? What do you think?
I mean, the casino only needs to have enough money to back the amount of people that come there to play at that casino. Until then, they can do whatever they want.
They're good. The show goes on, bro. Like,
yeah.
Ooh-wee. Yeah, Crypto Mountain Man, he goes, I believe in huge XRP numbers, but just want to see $10 to $100 first. Why do you want to see that first when it's overnight fucking thousands? If that happens, why do you even give a fuck at that point?
I always said, if that happens, if they go full on flip switch over $1,000,
nutty.
That'd be huge. That'd be nutty.
Fucking...
But I'm not.
Dude,
I never set my mind to believe that. I always thought, on like pay me style, like a little lower, but let them show us what we think's a lot to come out of all our shit.
What's
and
with
then,
the glitches?
Man, the rich, they're leaving right now. The people that are in ZERFs are leaving now. The rich list keeps dropping. It's not in massive amounts, but dude, it's only 2,222 XRP to be in the top 10% in the world,
which is $3,000 now. Like, that's nothing, bro.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
That's top 10% in the world statistics. That's fucking population. That's nothing, bro. They already have people out. I don't think they give a fuck. Because I remember doing the rich list math when we did, we tanked. And we lost, what?
You said 2,200?
22.
Yeah, it's all
29.85 to get in the top 10%, bro.
That's in the world. That's in the world. And that's just one fucking crypto that's going to moon. Like, there's all the boats. Remember, this is a big ass basket.
Well, then look at only like half of that list is people holding more than 20K, and it's under 300,000 people.
Bro, DTCC March 9th live on the wire. Ooh, we got Tyron with the bullishness. David Schwartz said XRP can't be a gradual rise. It would have to be instantly to prevent crashes of exchanges, etc. Oh, damn, it's back on the table, dude. The dreamy gobbledygook, the dreamy overnight switch flip.
So maybe the flip of the switch is to save the system after the cyber attack.
That's the solution is already there, bro.
Yeah.
Everything's
I think
on
the faster they have to. Sorry.
Everything's on The Simpsons. He's like, later glitches. I've watched that shit glitch. I know, like, okay, you've seen it on this and that. It glitched live on rain shit. I've got screenshots of watching it glitch live myself. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm on, BitTrue. And I got a screenshot. I sent it to ZRK back in the day. I still got it, I think. It glitched to the exact price of Bitcoin. And that clued me in. I'm like, oh, to see that with my eyes, it made me think, why is it glitching to the exact same price that Bitcoin is. You know,
bro. Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
it's something to ponder.
Dude, imagine that. Like back then, it was only like $40,000. Like it's fucking retarded. But XRP, I know he's a goofball, but he goes, Mr. Poole said a cyber attack would usher in the new financial system. And it's another one, another fucking breaking. United States banks have been placed on heightened alert for cyber attacks as war with. Why the fuck? That's a peculiar thing to say. That's a funny thing to say. Like the shit's all planned out, bro. You know what I mean? And I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks anymore, dude. It's just shit I'm thinking about. That's all we're saying right now. We're just talking. You know what I mean?
Real. We're a lot closer though, man.
What'll happen with people's personal debt? It's gone, bro. Everything's gone. Full ass reset.
That's not what happened in the Great Depression.
What do you mean?
They took the money and left the debt. Your bank closed. Your money was gone. It was just gone if your bank didn't reopen. And then you had your debt still there on a contract. Just, the legal paperwork kind of sticks around.
I think this is supposed to be way bigger than that, though, Miles. Like I think they might be willing to just wipe everything, just to introduce and force people to use the new system.
If it made UBI easier to get through the door, they probably would.
Be a lot easier to hide the Epstein files if they push in a new financial system.
And also karmically, right? Because these people they have to relieve their own karma. So karmically, if they're going to say, okay, new system, but you still owe the money, then that new system, their karmic debt hasn't been cleared. And I feel like that debt jubilee, all that ties into when they start these new systems. Yeah, there might have been some fucking scumfuckery going on in the Great Depression with smaller time banks and people. Nowadays, if we're paying attention, I don't know, man. I feel like they're going to have to be able to say, nope, your debts are wiped. Here you go.
I could see him using the carrot stick combo, the carrot and the stick together. Yeah. So here's the stick, we wipe out your money. Here's the carrot, we wipe out your debt. So
no amount of preparation is going to matter because everybody's going to benefit from this gravely. They're going to be like fucking. Everybody's going to be rich. I think Elon Musk is onto something.
Just remember my point.
It's funny you guys talk about
remember my point. Karmically, how can they say this is all this derivatives and debt is going on chain, right, as half of the escrow or whatever it may be, but then you still owe it, right? So we wipe the debt all. We encourage people to go into debt. Like Christine Lagarde, we're encouraging them to spend more money. Like we just saw Bush go shopping. Like they're giving everyone credit. So if they're doing that because they want this new system, that has to actually be okay. Fuck it. That's part of the clearing the karma. Now, boom, the system comes into play, and after that, you're kind of fucked.
Navi.
That's what the escrow could be for, though, to wipe it out.
Pay a little debt with a little bit of XRP.
But if that debt goes on chain, that's your moonshot right there. You're out of here, bro.
In the clown
You're
world,
talking quadrillion dollars, bro.
Exactly.
You're out of here,
bro. DB crypto in a clown world, anything can happen, and that's where we're at, bro. Amen.
It's funny that we talk about the Great Depression because I went to CVS yesterday and there was some old ass dude that said he was born in the 1930s. I was like, what the fuck? You were around for that shit? That shit's crazy.
95.
But just to think that a lot of the shit that our economy has gone through only happened two or three people ago is fucking insane, right? Like the middle class was literally one person.
That's all it takes, though, for people to forget. That's all it takes. Like even if they flip switch and we go 10,000 overnight, they're gonna pimp all our XRP back over the next 100 years down the generation. Most likely, because that's what's hard to teach. Like
that's the end game, really.
The end game is they're getting it back over time.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
And you'd have to go outside and learn a way to accumulate more at crazy prices. Like you're going to have to start businesses, all kinds of shit, just to be able to accumulate.
Ooh-wee.
Which I think will be very easy to do here in the very near future when everybody's broke and they have no way of moving money around. I think the reset's pretty close to being here, guys. I don't
think
see
so, too.
much. I really don't see much more catalysts. I mean, and my thought pattern right now is we still have to have one event. I mean, we're witnessing some of the cyber events with, you know, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, actually having their bank shut off over there in Dubai. I got some people affected over here where I live at. They actually get paid in crypto. So they weren't able to convert their cash from, you know, Dubai because of the Amazon Web Service shutting down. So unfortunately, it's happening, but I still think we need one more catalyst, whether it be jihad in the world, which I think is definitely coming, and or Taiwan getting invaded, which I don't want to say it, but I mean, it's very possible that that's going to happen with us being distracted with another nation right now. I see that being the major catalyst that could probably happen before anything else. And or big firecracker. One big firecracker would reset the whole entire system. Put everybody in panic mode, fear. Perfect opportunity to shut the banking systems down and flip the switch as we know it. I mean, I really don't see anything else like holding it back. I mean, everything's kind of lining up right now. Everything's in place. And fortunately for us, we're in the right position if we hold an XRP because they're the only ones got the banking license. The banks are trying to hold everything up right now with all this bull crap of stable coins. You even had Jamie Dimon coming out and say, "Oh, if you want to make money on stable coins, become a bank." What did Ripple do? They became a bank. They're the only ones that have a banking charter license that I know of right now to actually become a bank. So when we hear about this flip, does anybody else know of any banking charter licenses that another crypto is obtaining? I heard that XLM has some works going on, but the SEC hasn't approved it. So when it does flip, I could see why all the riddlers were talking about $100, $1,000 XRP, or even $10 XRP overnight. If you can't move money and the government comes in with this regulations and says, if you want to make stablecoin yields, you have to become a bank. I really don't see how Tether or even USDC or any other stablecoin surviving this storm if they actually do that. And that's what we have on the table. That's why Charles was going on TV and freaking out about it because yeah, maybe some of these cryptos are going to be grandfathered in, but the stablecoin use is not. So, I mean,
well, here's Rubio.
Getting crazy.
I kind of disagree with that. I
That's
think
the
too many
principle.
real-world
Hold
assets
on.
are already tied into USDT and USDC for that to actually happen. Short of them just shuffling everything and saying, "Oh, it was a cyber attack," I don't think that'll go away. They'll just, if you don't have your shit fucking cold storage, you're fucked.
Yep. Here we go. Rubio.
I would make is, and I said this yesterday and I repeat, what's about to, you're about to see, we're going to unleash Chang on these people in the next few hours and days. You're going to really begin to perceive a change in the scope and in the intensity of these attacks as, frankly, the two most powerful air forces in the world take apart this terroristic regime and defang it and take away its ability to threaten its neighbors or hide behind a zone of immunity that allows them to develop their nuclear ambitions. This terroristic, radical, cleric-led regime cannot be ever allowed to have nuclear weapons. We saw what they were willing to do to their own people. They were willing to slaughter their own people in the streets. Imagine what they would do to us. Imagine what they would do to others. Under President Trump, that will never, ever happen. All right? The last point I would make is, and I said this yesterday and I repeat, what's about to, you're about to see.
Fucking jerk.
You didn't see Whoopi Goldberg in the background, though?
You out, bro?
Yeah, man, I got to go to a ball game, man.
Let's
run it. Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Hell yeah.
Go,
I'll see you guys on Sunday.
See you, Buster.
Did you guys
have a great
notice
evening.
that Marco Rubio said we're going to bring change?
See you, Buster.
He said Chang instead of
Later on.
Chang.
It's funny that Zerk played that clip because we fucking are we connected?
We are, bro.
Are you?
We're brothers.
Are you my fucking brother?
We're
Bro,
more
are
than
we
bros.
fucking
We're
connected?
brothers.
Are we fucking connected? Are you in my head? Check this one out. It's funny that you brought that up. This
Run
guy's
that
talking
shit,
about
bro.
religion
Run it.
and shit.
I gotta go pee. I'll be back.
Therefore,
All right.
Maxed it.
They cannot stop the Houthis. Okay? And what's really important is that Joe Biden has come out and said that, yes, we know we are losing the war in the Red Sea. And yes, we know that we cannot stop the Houthis, but we are going to continue on this path. Okay? Does that make sense? This is the idea of hubris. Not knowing your limitations. And when you are faced with your limitations, you refuse to accept your limitations. Okay? And that's why when the US military is given the order to invade Iran, they'll probably go along with it because they cannot imagine the possibility that they could be defeated in Iran. Okay? And then you have the Iran Revolutionary Corps, okay? The Revolutionary Guard. And as we discussed last class, they want war with the United States because they're very angry about US interference in Iran, right? So during the Shah regime, which was a brutal police state from 1953 and 1979, the Americans were the ones who were backing this police state. So there are many who are angry about this. They're also angry about the fact that the U.S. continues to protect Israel and Saudi Arabia. Okay? And they're also angry about the fact that Trump killed General Soleimani. Okay? And as we discussed, it's possible that the Revolutionary Guard Corps killed last week the president of Iran, Ibrahim Raisi, because he was preventing war. Okay? So they want war with the United States. So you see the map, right? You see the logic of this, where there are powerful forces in the United States pushing the United States towards war. You have Trump, who has basically agreed in his first term to raise or increase escalation with Iran. Within the Trump White House, there'll be Jared Kushner and Nikki Haley to push this war, both privately and publicly. The U.S. military has so much hubris that they think they can win this war, and Iran wants to provoke the United States into invading it. Okay, and the United States and Iran can have many, so Iran has many strategies in order to provoke the United States into war. Okay, basically, the United States is looking for a reason, and Iran wants to give them a reason, and that's why I think war between the United States and Iran is very likely in the next 2 to 4 years. Okay, any questions?
And then he goes on.
All right, let me chime in on that. I got a good joke.
He basically goes on to
Let me
talk about
chime
how
in on
he
here.
sees. Hold on, E4. He basically goes on to say about how he sees Trump winning another term and going into 2027. In that 2027 term, this whole war thing that's going on right now will prolong into the second term. So I don't see like a lot of this shit ending anytime soon. And who knows? Maybe that cyber attack narrative that Ruth was talking about with the entity data, who knows? Maybe that happens around 2028. You know what I mean? I mean, like look at Trump coming out with all this crypto stuff now. I think you brought up the video last show, Zerk, or the show before that, about the Catherine Fitz, how she's talking about the reason behind Iran and how it's a big deal for banking and all that shit. And it's like the way how all this shit intersects is fucking crazy. And that same Asian dude today made a video basically highlighting that, hey, you know what? It is the Jesuits, it is these people, it is the Masonic people that are pushing this plan because Israel plays a big deal because they believe it's a core for the end of the world and blah blah blah. So the people who are running this whole thing actually believe some kind of conspiracy is going to come true, and they're trying to, you know, bring this whatever the fuck they're trying to bring into reality. Just fucking crazy.
E4,
Hey, I
go
tried.
ahead.
Run it.
I tried to stop Nerdy, but he went there. Anyways,
I love you, bro.
So what I think is funny about all this, talk to your liberal friends. And I hate to buy into the dichotomy, you know, the division of America, the right, left, whatever. Oh, you support Trump going in and taking out Iran, but meanwhile they supported Ukraine. So it's like, well, hold on here. Don't shoot yourself in the foot yet, because Iran is with Russia against Ukraine. But now all of a sudden you're not down with us going into Iran. But backing Ukraine is cool. But when we take out one of Russia's allies against Ukraine, now all of a sudden, you know what I mean? So it's like, this shit is just fucking hilarious, bro.
It's a clown show, of course.
Yep. Amen. We got we got Trump shit today. You guys notice that? You guys read it all?
I didn't see anything.
Right here.
Wait.
So he goes, the Genius Act is being threatened and undermined by the banks, and that is unacceptable. We're not going to allow it. The U.S. needs to get market structure done ASAP. Americans should earn more money on their money. The banks are hitting record profits, and we are not going to allow them to undermine our powerful crypto agenda that will end up going to China and other countries if we don't get the Clarity Act taken care of, period. The Genius Act was the USA's first big step to make the United States the crypto capital of the world. And getting the Clarity Act done is the next step to finish the job. And the most importantly, keep this big and powerful industry in our country. The banks should not be trying to undercut the Genius Act or hold the Clarity Act hostage. They need to make a good deal with the crypto industry because that's what's in best interest of the American people. This industry cannot be taken from the American people or people of America when it is so close to becoming truly successful. Thank you for your attention to this matter, T-Dog. That happened today. So that he just blasted that right before fucking Rubio says that we're about to fucking go nutty with the Iran shit. So we're about to moon, motherfuckers. Watch out.
Somebody got stepped on that was trying to talk before Nerdy. I don't know who it was. Your mic was really low. That's why you got stepped on. Nobody could even hear you. Whoever was
No,
talking,
that was E4. He already said his piece.
Oh, okay. Well, no. It was before E4 and you were talking. I'm just saying. Somebody was talking before, got stepped on. Their mic was really
Marcus? Low. Are you talking shit?
I don't think
No. Just trying to tell you, if you want to get your words out, you got to be turning your mic up a little bit so you can hear you.
We're all Generation X in here, dude. Get your magnifying glass. I was trying to burn some fucking ants.
Fucking
yeah.
Maybe they were steamrolled, perhaps.
Oh, maybe
Dabby, I will beat your ass.
That was Jim in Japan, bro. You got a low mic, Jim.
I have some
nerdy. I'm going to tell you one thing. As your elder, you may not like me. We may not get along. Okay. We all bring something to the table here. You be a little bit more respectful to the people that you are talking to on this platform. I've been here just as long as you, if not longer than you. Okay. I always treat you with respect. I never disrespect you, even though you disrespect me. Okay. If you're a man of God, you got to stop doing that to people that care about you. Okay. I still care about you, even though you don't care about me. Okay. So
I will beat your ass with the French loaf bread.
Be more respectful to your elders as well. Okay.
Hey, Alan, I apologize.
I don't give a fuck how old you are.
If I've ever been disrespectful, I don't mean it. But sometimes we have to clarify facts. Because sometimes
that's okay.
That's all. No disrespect.
True.
Oh, hell no. Navigator,
very true.
Right now.
Yep. I don't mind people correcting me at all. Just don't be disrespectful.
Hey, Navi, you're more than welcome to take my place on the show, bro. I can fucking leave if you wouldn't want to talk some shit.
Hey,
you know, nerdy.
Come on.
You have
you're
your
getting
place
hostile for no reason, bro.
You have your place, okay?
You have your
just
place
saying.
Too. And you say a lot of bullshit that's not even true, and I correct you on all your bullshit.
Well, you don't do it.
That's disrespectful. For bringing facts while you're talking bullshit. Then
you
so be offended. I don't.
You
really
say stuff like you're gonna beat me.
Boys.
Where does that come from? To just critique me, but don't say you're gonna beat me. Don't say you hate
bro.
me.
Chill the fuck out. If you can't handle the heat in the kitchen, fucking get the fuck out.
I can handle it, but you can't. When I come back at you with stuff that you don't like, you jump off the show. Like I cut you off a few times, and you just want to get off the show.
I literally haven't said. I barely fucking kept quiet the whole fucking show. This is why I don't fucking say shit.
Anyway, I got my piece out. Okay, I want to tell you, I don't dislike you. Okay, for whatever reason you dislike me. Okay,
Why
I
you
just want to
I
get
said,
that
why are you
out there.
accusing me of shit that's not even true?
Well, I mean,
Now you're just fucking bringing up
I could play back some. I don't want
You're
to
just
make
bringing
this
up
a long
accusations, bro.
conversation, okay? But I'm just saying, just be a
Stop
little
acting
bit more
like a little
respectful.
bitch.
Hey, you guys, I want to bring it back to crypto.
Whatever. You
I'm gonna
don't
bring
like
it back
that
to
I'm
crypto.
confronting you.
Squash the beef.
They're just
Navi,
talking shit.
Navi and
For no
Nerdy,
fucking
right?
reason.
Squash it. Let's bring it back to crypto.
Okay.
I saw an interesting thing. I tuned into XRP Future Millionaire, fellow Michigander guy, mostly charts and TA. Well, he said he's not buying in that Sam Bankman-Fried was a bad guy, and then if all those investments he made for his people, he would have made so much fucking money, but the government took it away from him. And he's saying John Deaton. He called John Deaton out on his live stream, and then John Deaton actually tweeted an hour later some shit about it. You guys hear about any of that, or?
Well, the State Street thing, is that what you're referring to, E4? That State Street?
I think it
No,
was
I'm
just
just referring to the investments that Sam Bankman-Fried
I'm out. Navi
made.
just fucking pissed me the fuck off for no reason. He's out.
That was just some deep narrative, you know. The whole
Everybody okay in here, guys?
Who can't handle the truth, huh?
We got Duel on. We got Chizo. We
What's
got
up, Duel?
motherfucking the homies on. Let's go.
Nerdy
Let's
told me to
go.
get on because he was hopping off. So yeah.
Nerdy,
Got
we
the
love
flat
you.
earthers in the house now. Let's go.
Yeah.
Run it.
We all have
Cool.
our opinion. That's for
What do you-
sure.
What do you think, Duel? We think it's just all going to be like we originally thought it was? Just the fucking flip switch?
I don't know
boom.
anymore, dude. I'm done guessing everything. All I know is that I missed that whole beef because I was shaving my balls and showering. So I don't know what.
Thanks.
I don't
for
know what
sharing,
happened,
Duel.
but yeah, I missed it, unfortunately.
Ooh.
I don't know who writes your material, but you got a great delivery.
Are you talking about Duel?
Yeah. Every
Duel
time.
just comes off the
Every
cuff with
time.
this shit.
Nerdy come
I'd rather watch the beef between Nerdy and Navi than your beef, Duel.
Yeah, nobody needs to see my beef. Nobody.
I just got
You want
sick
that.
and tired of Nerdy like saying shit to me, like he's gonna beat me, or like he said something on the last show, like not the last show, but the one before that. That I just, if I was standing on a ledge with you, I would push you off. Like, don't. Okay, maybe it's a joke to
Is
you.
there
It ain't a
water
joke
below
to
the
me,
ledge,
man.
or is it rocks
I've
and
never
stuff?
disrespected Nerdy, even though he's disrespected me multiple times, like even into my face. And I've treated him and everybody else on this panel with respect. I've been here just as long. And all I ask, if I'm going to say something that's not 100% factual, okay, I get it. Call me out on it, please. If I'm wrong, I can take criticism. But when you're literally saying stuff to my face that's disrespectful, I don't tolerate that. And nobody should, okay? Yeah.
Yeah, but you could always air it out
Fair
after
enough.
the stream.
Yeah, let's
too.
move out. Let's
Not,
move on.
not
and talk
really.
Keep it
Not,
moving
not
on.
really. I had to get it out so people know where my frustration comes from time to time. But we're moving on. I wanted to point out wars. Why are they created?
Hey, look, hey Navi,
resources.
I'm commendable about you setting a boundary. That's fucking commendable, sir. Appreciate that. You stood your ground. You felt like you've been shit talked, and you said your piece. After that, and now Nerdy's out, but we'll keep it moving. All
Yeah,
the other extra,
so
you know,
smack yourself,
as
Navi, and
entertainment
let's
is,
move
as
on.
it is, maybe some people are
I'm
like, fuck
kidding.
that.
Anyway.
Cover your
yeah.
hand before you smack yourself.
Yeah. This war is all created for resources. It's just a resource grab. They want the oil. They want the minerals over there. We get the political leaders out. Yeah, it is about nuclear weapons. Yeah, I get it. No country should be using nuclear weapons, but we know they're going to use them one day. It's inevitable. You know, they didn't create them not to use them. I pray to God that they never do, but I mean, those of us who know our Bible know that that's going to happen. I mean, it's very unfortunate, but that is probably going to be the next catalyst that is going to bring everything down. I don't really see, even if we do invade Taiwan, I don't think that is going to collapse the whole entire system. It would have
There's an
happened already.
uprising in China. That's what I'm hearing about on the geopolitical side, that the fall of the Iranian regime is going to accelerate the fall of the CCP. Already, Chinese people are commenting on Iranian posts. us next. Oh, they're playing a song that's like they're using like irony, like it means the opposite word to say like why not us or something like that, like to bypass the CCP censorship. So it
And
could be
China,
that.
China and Iran both brag about their technology and everything they have to defeat the United States, and so far they proved nothing. You don't do that. You don't go, oh, I got this and got that. It's like my dad's car is better than your dad's car. It never.
Well,
pans
wasn't
out
that what the
way.
whole Cold War was about? It's just about fucking lying. Who could lie better?
Yeah, like Oliver North.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Well,
all
I think-
remember
So,
it's a war
at the end of it,
theater.
though, don't forget, guys,
Theater.
we have the Grand Canyon. We have the Grand
We do.
Canyon. America has so
And
much ancient
gold,
tech
full
and
of gold.
knowledge here, like all the UFO shit that's coming out. You know, like it's, you know, and we go Bible on it, right, Navi? Like, okay, the King of the North, this and that, right? But a strategic move to go into Iran. It's a speeding up the process. Like, okay, we have these catalysts. Let's push these fucking buttons. One of them being Iran. Like, Trump came in, boom, boom. It was Project Warp Speed. You know, it's all to speed it up. So, yeah, things are getting itchy and hairy. Like, next,
you know,
America,
that's
so I can kind of hear what Chizo's saying too. That was a great point, bro.
Chizo.
I know. Also
you know, that's where
Enzo. I'm sorry.
No, I call him
Enzo. I
Chizo
didn't
because
mean
somebody
nothing
made
by
a
it, bro.
typo
I'm
last
just
week.
no. I know that.
I also heard
I have
that,
everything so
that
small
China
on my
stopped
computer. I'm
doing. China stopped doing its daily flights over or inside Taiwan airspace, maybe 4 or 5 days ago or something. Basically, or perhaps at the beginning of the war. I'm not sure. So that's kind of like an indication, and they might not. They're certainly not showing their support aside, like the Russians, aside from like diplomatic comments.
Ooh wee.
hate the Russians all you want, but at least that nation is actually still somewhat a Christian nation and still trying to get the cabal out of their country and the control arm that they have on that country. You know, we are opposed to enemies of Russia, but we still have space programs, joint forces to get people up into space. I mean, still have ties with these countries, even though, you know, we're at war technically with the whole world, essentially, right now. How many nations are we fighting right now? It's ridiculous. But back to what you were saying, E4, Iran is potentially, I say it like that, where the fallen angels, some of them that are bound in chains down there, right there in that region, and they found them years ago, and that has been a topic of interest for many scholars that have been bringing that up lately. So there's reasons, just because, you know, we're having war, that we're not just going in there for oil, we're not just going in there for mineral rights. Every time we go to war, we take stuff from nations. That's what we do. We don't just go in there to be the good guy and get peace in there. We go in there and we take shit. Look at any war in history. Every time we've gone to war with a nation, we take shit. And, we rebuild. We rebuild, you know, where we blow up. You know, we rebuilt Japan. We helped them, you know, revitalize their whole country there. But we got resources from them and every other nation. So it's not just about being the peacemaker. You know, that's all an illusion. It's about resources. You know, America's slipping, unfortunately, because we had the worst Democratic Party take over in American history and change policy and allow demonic forces to come in and steal our nation and deprive us from what we are owed, and put everybody in a suppression mechanism where we're, you know, all desperate and, you know, don't have the things that we really need. Life is much harder in the past 20 years than it's ever been in history, in my opinion, for the average Joe, you know. So I just see I just see things really heating up, and this is World War III that we're in now. Those that don't know, we're in World War III. There isn't another war like this coming. There's going to be crazy stuff that's getting ready to happen. A lot of people are going to die. Then we're going to have a peace treaty. Okay, the peace treaty, that is the mark of the 3.5-year period, and then the control mechanism, the real control of the entire world will be in place. So I'm saying we got about 4 years maybe since World War III started. You know, I think this war ain't going to last more than about 6 months. I mean, I don't see it happening. I don't think people can suffer that long.
We got Joel Katz. Who's talking right now? Who is that?
Chizo.
Oh, Chizo. Okay, we got Joel Katz. He says, seems important, and this happened, yesterday? The integration of Ripple and Hidden Road continues to scale. The latest DTCC notice shows Hidden Road, HRFI, officially going live on the NSCC directory March 2nd. Ripple's prime role in bridging TradFi and DeFi will likely move post-trade volume to the XRP ledger. Isn't that nuts?
That's nuts, dude. I'm not talking to David Schwartz anymore, though, because he didn't post a little thing telling me to get out in July, right? Like normally he does.
Yeah.
You might want to walk some
no
profits,
shit.
Little fucker.
So I'm mad at him right now.
Did you see where it said the first trade was
Ditto.
March 9th? That's pretty cool.
What?
That's
was that?
bonkers, Marcus. March 9th is the first trade.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dude,
What do you mean
I've never
first
been
trade?
more bullish. Like with of that DTCC.
That post that he just had up halfway down, it said March 9th is the first trade.
Ooh-wee. Oh, yeah. I'll go back to it.
3/9/2026, Marcus, and see what comes
Here's
up.
Angus's.
I'll go back to it. The Telcoin Secures first regulated digital asset bank in the U.S. So this is the question, or the answer to the question earlier. I think it was Navi. He was saying, what other coins have done the bank shit? This is Telcoin.
Banking
And
licenses,
Ripple's got temporary approval, right? They haven't had their final approval yet. It's in the works. It's going to happen, but it's.
I think they get their final approval. Are you sure about that?
It yet, dude.
I thought it was supposed to be in July.
100%. It's
Well,
3 to
this
6
one,
months from when
Telcoin's a little.
they got temporary approval in December. It's 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, see, Telcoin's a little bit smaller game, though. It says Telcoin has announced has received final charter approval from the Nebraska Department of Banking and Finance. So it's going on state level.
Yeah, that's
shout out to you,
That's
Angus.
state level. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
What Ripple has 47 banking licenses in the United
What
States.
I thought you're talking
I think
about
it's
is
47.
the thing they got at the level from the OCC, dude.
Correct.
That's what I thought you were talking about, which is still a temporary approval. And
Bishop on deck.
What's up, Bishop?
Sure. What's going on? What's going on, brothers?
Here's
Damn,
that
we got-
little thing, Marcus. Right here, it said what, March 9th?
The first italic.
What's going on, chat?
Or the little dot on the first dot on the side there.
Right there. The following firm will begin participation in the insurance processing services as detailed below. First trade date, March 9th, 2026. Summit Wealth Group, LLC, number 4028. Updates to the NSCC MPID directory for OTC, corporates, municipals, and UITs as detailed below, blah, 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 blah. And then the highlighted shit is Hidden Road Partners, March 2nd. Add first trade date. Yeah. So it's bullish. There you go. So that was another group doing their first trade March 9th. Bishop, welcome aboard, sir.
Hey, I'm digging that logo, Bishop. I saw it I don't know if it was coffee time or a couple shows ago. I'm like, look, Bishop got his green screen.
Dude, I want that. Make me one.
Where in the hell you been, E4? I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. You've been
Dude, I have
ghosted for a little while, like
other
me.
shit. I can't. The more I get on here, the more I talk. I'm trying to speak less and do more. It's a life change.
Ooh,
good.
I think that's wise, dude. I think
That was
I
deep.
could definitely learn from that as well.
I took a nice break for a while. I had
Have
to.
you guys seen the potential cost savings that Israel will be switching to by kind of slowly implementing the Iron Beam or their Death Ray and getting away from the Iron Dome? So the Iron Dome rocket shots average from like 50 to 150K per, I guess, depending on the volley. But this thing is supposed to be released this year, and it'll be using a laser that averages $3 to $4 a shot. So won't be sending too much more money over there, huh, guys? Yeah.
Yeah.
What? So is the iron rusty or what? What's going on?
What's that?
So the Iron Dome rust out finally?
Yeah, we're not allowed to sit in they're sanctioned from receiving WD-40, I guess. So
Yeah, like when they're talking about, these other nations having these new technologies that they're using. We're using microwave technology. We just used in war. We're using the I can't remember the other one that we used in Venezuela, and we have the laser weapon. We're the ones that produced that weapon for Israel. We've been testing that shit for a while. I mean,
I'm surprised
China's got it. China's got the low energy weapon in space, so they just knocked out a satellite. Just
low Earth orbit.
Lower orbit. Yeah, okay.
Flat Earth orbit.
Yeah,
it's got a huge balloon.
I'm surprised they haven't used the Havana syndrome tech in Iran.
Deflate
Why aren't they using that?
What tech? Say that again.
The Havana syndrome tech, where you can broadcast frequencies, you can make people hear and do all kinds of stuff. It actually got used on our own people.
So is that what Operation Stargate is?
I'm
talking
not
about HARP?
Because I heard they have
HARP is weather modification.
Well,
if somebody wants to pull up a video, type in Havana syndrome. I believe that's
Isn't
what
that
it's
what
called.
they show in the movie Leave the World Behind, where the kid loses his teeth? I think
How
that's
about
the
all the shit
neighbor
with the
mentioned.
Epstein files coming out, where he's working with Chinese scientists and all about consciousness and uploading the souls and cloning and all this other shit in those files that none of that's really being discussed.
There's a new
type of science they're doing is crazy.
I saw one today that he put his DNA in the COVID vaccine. I don't know. So I don't know what's going on with that.
There's also a drop of an email of him talking about World War III starting to start around February 8th. Like a war with Iran war with Iran on February 8th. That was the one I saw today. So either they're making it up as they go, or he did it. So now they're finding actors. Oh, Epstein's this guy now, some caveman looking guy, I was like, oh, he sells Geico insurance or something. I don't know. He's their spokesperson. I don't know.
You're showing your age.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Not old
With
enough.
that comment.
Yeah. I remember the first commercial for sure. Definitely old enough to remember that. But yeah. It's crazy.
Bro.
times.
Look at this shit, dude. It's fucking Nardog, dude. Fucking Nardog.
Well, I was glad.
This is shout out to Nova, bro. He sent this to me the other day or whatever, but this is someone else subjective views. And it's Paul Atkins, but this motherfucker has like one of them, like, the black eye club shit. Watch this. He's got a black eye, dude. Look at his fucking left eye.
Is he really?
It's all fucked up.
He
No,
looks
dude.
super fucked up.
Yeah, but they're talking about T1 plus, T plus 0, whatever the fuck is about to go active. We're about to moon, boys.
Yeah, like the T1000. Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, check us out, bro.
shit.
Here, shut your fucking mouths and let's listen.
Yeah, I just wanted to add something as well, because for those of you who are not in the weeds with respect to distributed ledger technology, the blockchain and all that, we really are now in financial services at the cusp of really exciting a new frontier, frankly, which will de-risk our financial services business tremendously, I believe. Because right now, back when I was starting out as a lawyer in New York, back in the 1980s, it was a T+5, the trading date, +5 business days to then clear and settle a securities transaction. And sometimes in Italy, for example, it was even longer, maybe even a month before that happened, but whatever. It was in the United States, 5 business days, but a lot can happen in 5 business days that can mess up that particular transaction so that it completely fails and doesn't get settled. So now we're at the cusp, basically, of T0, an immediate on-chain a clearance and settlement. You have a transaction, somebody wants to buy a security from someone else. And on chain, you can, through a stable currency, which you've heard about, or some of the tokenized securities that we've approved, such as money market mutual funds, or to come will be tokenized bank deposits. So just think of that, where on-chain immediately, when maybe we'll have to introduce some little speed bumps to prevent fraud and things like that, because once that button's pressed, away goes the money. But anyway, but in theory, we could have for many instruments immediate on-chain delivery versus payment, receipt versus payment on chain. That is something that people have dreamt about for ages and ages. And so we're right on the cusp of that. And so to me, that's exciting. And that will lower costs. It will make things much more certain in financial services. And that'll have a really huge benefit for even consumers and everything else.
Bro. That's
some of that
hard.
looks like it's hanging out of his eye, like a really bad.
It happens though. Yeah, it happens to old people. Like they just. My mother one time, just a blood vessel broke in her eye, and I looked at her eye. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then she's like, "Oh yeah, I woke up this morning like that."
That's why you take medicine, man. If you try to poop too hard, that shit happens.
Yeah, that's what Remy said in the chat.
Bro, that's SEC Chairman Paul Atkins.
Yeah, but the show goes on, and he had some important shit to say, so he had to go out there, and then now everybody thinks he's a lizard. So that's
it happened. It happened to the new WEF chairman guy too. As soon as he became the chairman, he had one of those exactly cyborg-looking eye fucking thing.
I put a 4.5 minute video about Havana syndrome in the private chat because I can't figure out how to present.
It's all right, buddy. I got you covered.
Thanks, guy.
Yeah. Here we go.
Thanks,
Havana
B-Dog.
syndrome. This shit's a minute. It takes a minute. This is like 4 minutes or so. So we're gonna run this on fast.
Double. There you go.
Double it up. Fucking double.
NAR speed.
Well, you gonna do two or 1.5, bro?
1.25, dude.
2.5?
Yeah.
You want people to absorb it?
How fast?
I want them to get Havana syndrome. Not just kidding.
Is this gonna program it?
No, 1.25
Here we go. Here we go.
Intense pressure on both of my temples. At the same time, I heard this low humming sound.
Shit's not going fast enough. I gotta go 1.5.
Isn't that only affecting the vaccinated though?
First, it started in Havana in late 2016 and spread to China in 2017. 2 months ago, press reports described more than 130 possible cases all over the world, including right here in Washington, D.C. Simply put, this is kind of scary stuff.
Hey, low key, that beat sped up is kind of tight.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? No,
Dude, I was just thinking
Rap over it. Rap it.
I woke up in the middle of the night because I had this incredible case of vertigo. It felt almost as if I was in some kind of carnival ride. I'd spent years in war zones of Iraq and Afghanistan. I put my life on the line. This was the most terrifying experience of my life. I had no control.
Symptoms were progressively getting worse with me. My headaches were getting worse. The most concerning symptom for me was memory loss, especially short-term memory loss.
Sharp localized ear pain, dull unilateral headache, tinnitus or ringing in one ear, vertigo, visual focusing issues, disorientation, nausea, and extreme fatigue.
Americans who heard these sounds in Havana have described slightly different sounds. And even in some of the recordings that the AP has reviewed, there are slight variations. However, this high-pitched cricket sound seems to appear in all of them.
That kind of technology is very real, and it can threaten people, not by bullets, simply by using the capabilities to send a wave into an embassy.
For many years, American personnel serving in Cuba, China, and elsewhere have experienced unexplained, serious medical harm, including, in some cases, permanent brain injuries. These conditions are believed to be connected to a mysterious direct energy weapon used by those who are our adversaries.
The concern here is that this had appeared to be restricted to Cuba. Now that we know that something similar has occurred in China, there are growing concerns that this could be a problem with no geographic limitations. It's something that American diplomats and others might have to worry about regardless of where in the world they're serving.
Remember when American diplomats in Cuba were hearing those strange sounds and then suffered brain damage from some sort of mysterious invisible attacks? Well, there's now a report, actually multiple reports, of an eerily similar incident near the White House last year.
We, of course, take any reported incident of Havana syndrome seriously. And while this is not a confirmed case at this point in time, we take any reported incident, which was recent and was reported publicly, I will note, quite seriously. As a result, there was an assessment done of the safety of the vice president, and there was a decision made that she could continue travel along with her staff. It was not a person traveling in her party or anything along those lines.
There you go. There's your Havana.
That's brutal.
I actually believe that directed energy weapons were used on the Twin Towers versus actual planes.
Or a rocket or whatever.
Pretty long.
Sounds like Venezuela syndrome.
Venezuelan.
Circle back.
I definitely believe a rocket at the Pentagon from some of the footage.
For
I've
sure.
seen.
Yeah, for sure.
But there's some good documentaries where that like.
But due for the towers, I think that makes sense. Have you
Yeah.
seen the meme where you have the plane flying into the Twin Towers and Superman jumps in between and it stops the plane, and then all of a sudden he looks over and the towers get demolished. They implode
Anyways,
on themselves. Yeah, dude.
Like, oh, you didn't really block it.
Freaking cracked me up.
But yeah, I know one thing that definitely led to some interesting thought was that the fuselage they found on the ground was smaller than what you would find in the plane that actually supposedly hit it.
Yeah,
it was like completely different. So that's a whole nother ball of wax. But I got some good documentaries on that.
Yeah, me too. I'm trying to remember the name of the guy that I followed on all that.
But I know. I'll say this before I stop chatting about it. The one shot that got me the most was like a helicopter shot where they were panned out. They were zoomed out, and you could see the Twin Towers, and you could see the sky all the way off to the right. And I mean, there was nothing in sight. And then they zoomed in, and then all of a sudden there was a plane, like a dark plane that appeared out of nowhere. So I was like, oh, that looks fake.
We got a mystery guest, Blood of Montezuma.
Oh,
That
Montezuma's revenge, maybe.
Yeah, that's not E4. That's somebody. Who the fuck are you? Hello, Blood of Montezuma.
Did you guys? By the way, did you guys watch the blood moon last night? I caught a glimpse.
Dude, it was 3:30 a.m. No,
I
didn't
woke
see
up
it.
for it,
Which one's-
dude. It was fucking pretty epic.
Yeah.
Did you film it?
I took pictures. I didn't film it. No.
Man, Marcus, what's up, man? You knew we were all.
I got an iPhone 11, dude. It sucks.
iPhone 11. That's
I am proud of you, gentlemen.
A little ghetto filter.
It was too cloudy.
I'm proud of you, gentlemen. You fuckers you got 10 deep on deck. Bishop, you got a piece to talk about? How you doing, brother? How you
I am
doing?
well. I am well. Thank you. And I wanted to talk about that HR. What is it? 3633, the bill, the Clarity Act bill. What's his name?
Hodgkinson.
Hoskinson.
We'll call him the hot
Charles. That dude, Charles.
Old man Charles.
Charles H.
Yeah.
That dude. He said, after looking at it myself and sending it through AI to kind of confirm what I was reading is correct. I don't think he's correcting what he's saying, quite frankly. He's saying that everything's going to start off as a security, and then magically somehow he's also saying Cardano, coincidentally, and XRP were going to be grandfathered in.
And he's bitching. It's like crazy.
But even reading the bill, I don't see this. I just don't see that that's the case. I'm not sure what he's saying. It looks like that they're trying to do the opposite of what he's saying. So I don't know how old that video was that he's put out, or
that was recent. I had never seen that one before.
It was recent.
So
He's trying to pump his bags, dude, and build his chain. It's all about build his chain, pump his bags, bring more liquidity onto his network.
I think he's being doomsayery. He's trying to make it look like, hey, get away from those other things and come to us. But
I just wish he'd make up his mind. Like, is he like he hated the XRP army, called us crazy, and then he was friends with Brad and wanted to work together, and now he's mad again.
His opinion has been paid. You know, he's been bought, obviously.
I mean, it's about the stable coins.
About his words. So.
Definitely.
Let's face it, it's about the stable coin yield. We got the
I've
clarity on
always
that.
liked
They
Charles,
want to take
man.
it away.
I've always liked that guy. I don't know why.
I mean, you can like him, but if you go back and look at the document yourself, you can find it on was it Congress.gov, HR 3633, and there's a text version. Do what I did. You can cut it and paste it in AI and just ask it questions. I read through some of it. It's really long. That's why I had the AI do it. It's about 230 some pages long.
Work smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
What do you guys think? I'll ask you this too, Bishop, because I don't know which AI you're using. What do you think about people wanting to boycott Chat GPT? Was it Chat GPT? Because I think they're the ones that are getting the contract with the Pentagon after Trump was eliminating. I can't think of the name of the other one, but
I can tell you for a fact that's not true.
Anthro something or
yeah.
I can tell you for a fact.
That's the one.
I can tell you for a fact that's not totally correct. ChatGPT is getting a contract, yes, but currently we are also using Google's version. Grok is on the list too.
Gemini.
Right now we have Gemini. Gemini is already passed. We have Grok and we have and ChatGPT. Those are the next two. So we will be using those three. And right now, they only approved for unclassified work, but I think ChatGPT and Gemini, they're going to be approved for classified work. So it's not quite. That's not quite right. So there's three of them.
It's OpenAI as
OpenAI is ChatGPT.
Yeah,
that's the company. But they are getting the contract. You're correct, but they're not the only ones. That's what I'm saying. There's three on the right now. There's one active and two that are blanked out that we can't use yet, but we get it.
I mean, I don't use it at all. For stuff. I know that there's some benefits to it, but I just thought I'd ask since I've heard you mostly talk about using it.
I use it. I use it every day.
Yeah.
I mean, I use it. It's just an easy way to get stuff done quickly. If you know what you're doing.
Fun fact, Hans Loaded, shout out to you, bro. This is one of his tracks in the background, guys. Shout out to Hans.
What's up, Hans?
There you go. Sorry to interrupt.
AI is a necessary evil, unfortunately.
It's becoming
now we got some major shit happening with Google and the OS for Apple. They've been having a monopoly forever on every cell phone. Now Google is stopping side loading come August. All the developers are like freaking out about it. Everybody's using their cell phones for everything now. You can't side load anything. You can't hide any security, nothing. I've spent the last month trying to set my phone up for a ghost mode system so I can actually do stuff here in the Philippines. And
what do you mean by side loading?
To where you do it, you have to use the App Store. Direct.
Correct. Even the apps that you use that aren't Play Store or Apple version, you can use side-loaded apps. But they're making them all go through Google now. Google, unfortunately. And as of August, that's the deadline, nothing will be available to be side-loaded if they get their way. And they've already pretty much said that they're not going to let it happen. So anybody that is got any kind of application on their phone that's not Google, like whatever it is, it's just not working. Most of the stuff that you use to side load it right now, just to get the applications on there, like F-Droid, if you got Droid, it's broken. Every application that I used to use is broken. It's updated like every week. It sucks. They've locked it all down.
That's always been Apple's thing. Apple has a panel, and they let nothing onto their machines unless it goes through the panels. But that's always been that way.
When you jailbreak the shit, you should be able to sideload .apk files. when you
Correct.
jailbreak.
Check out Rob Braxman, I think, on YouTube, because that's like his specialty is de-googled phones. Like you can buy them from him, or he'll tell you exactly how to do it yourself. And he tests different models, because not every model phone, just because it has Android on it, will work.
Well, I think
do it on Samsung.
Bishop knows what the fuck he's talking about though with the Apple shit. They got that on lock.
Yeah, I'm
They've
not.
always
Yeah,
done that.
I'm not discounting Bishop on that. I'm just talking about for Android users. If you check out I'll put his link in the chat so everyone can check it out, because I've been watching him for a while, and I'm thinking that I've got another phone coming. I'm thinking about doing that.
Rex is cool.
Linux has their own phones out now, and
Linux?
that'll be Linux. Yeah, I never
Yeah.
can say it right.
Got it.
Thanks for correcting me.
No, I'm not correcting you. I'm just trying to clarify.
The major thing that the point that I'm bringing home here is they're just going to lock everything down where you got to pay for everything. Like if you want to use WhatsApp here in the very near future, when they lock it all down, it's going to be paid. You're going to have to pay $20 a year for, WhatsApp. You're going to have to pay $20 a year like it is now, or a month for freaking, X. It's like you're going to be taxed into oblivion for anything that you want to do on your damn phone or anything.
Yeah,
That's the whole
called slippery.
So who cares if it says a service?
Guys, I'm going to play a couple of videos. This is Baggy from earlier. Shout out to you, XRP Bags. Go hit subscribe and like. This is that DeWitt guy from the White House talking bullishness, and he's talking about exactly where the Clarity Act is. And then also right after that is the fucking Hoskinson rant. So here we go. You ready? All right, here we go.
So, Quan, we got one from Bank XRP. Patrick Witt confirms the Clarity Act is moving.
So the latest is it's passed out of the Senate Ag Committee, the portion dealing with CFTC. We are actively working to get it back on the books for a markup in the Senate Banking Committee. The main issue that's been the sticking point is the stablecoin rewards and yield coming back up in the context of the digital asset service providers, the intermediaries, potentially being able to offer rewards and yield on stablecoins to their customers. We at the White House have convened a number of meetings over the past month to try and solve this issue and broker a compromise here. Crypto, to their credit, has made considerable strides in coming to a compromise position. It's time for the banks to reciprocate and ultimately strike a deal on this, because this is the issue that we believe is the domino that will fall, and ultimately everything will fall in. And ultimately strike a deal on this, because this is the issue that we believe is the domino that will fall, and ultimately everything will fall in place after that.
The dominoes are falling into place. Also, a quick reminder, nothing in this video is financial or investment advice. This is for educational purposes only. Always do your own research. The Crypto Basic Cardano founder Charles says that the Clarity Act gives XRP a free pass. James Rule says there was no free pass, Charles. We fought the effing SEC gut for years, and where were you? Where was Coinbase? Where was every effing exchange in the world that delisted XRP? Uphold was the only exchange that had the balls to fight with us, so suck it up. Buttercup.
It's security by default. And because it looks like XRP might get a pass and be one of the grandfathered in, including Cardano, in this whole process, I guess we just have to pass a horrific trash bill that makes everything a security by default, and it creates attack vectors through bureaucratic nonsense for the SEC to destroy all future American cryptocurrency projects. And also, there's nothing in this for DeFi. Nothing. Uniswap doesn't get anything. Prediction markets don't get anything.
Here's to you, Charles.
Armstrong can't even get his yield-bearing stablecoins. This is not a good bill.
24 hours crypto. Anything under $10 for XRP is extremely undervalued based on where the infrastructure is heading. Listen carefully and understand the magnitude of what's unfolding.
And the way our industry has operated for decades, it's going to be replaced with new ways. And the scale and the speed required to serve our clients, it's of a completely different magnitude. So here at Citi, where we move over $4 trillion globally each day, where we enable clients to issue payments in 144 different currencies.
These CBDCs. So you imagine a world in future where there are, let's say, 180
individual CBDCs.
Where we enable clients to issue payments in 144 different currencies
Per jurisdiction in the world. Making markets between those CBDCs is quite challenging unless you have a common single point, the bridge currency, which then enables connections to be made more efficiently and markets to be made between these individual currencies.
where we do business in more than 160 different countries and are on the ground in nearly 100 of them. Well, we have a deep appreciation for scale and agility.
Played out, but I think where USDC is going to hit a cap is going to be at scale. So when I talk about the $10 trillion that we're processing every night, played out, but I think where USDC is going to hit a cap is going to be at scale. Played out, but I think where USDC is going to hit a cap is going to be at scale.
We plan to leverage the Ripple stablecoin alongside XRP in cross-border payments in our existing real-world cross-border payment product alongside XRP, so we're able to scale that globally.
I mean, USDC itself
it's fucking nuts.
We've seen over $3.5 trillion of transactions directly on the internet between counterparties. And so if we can, improve it with more scalable blockchain technologies like, Brad's company provides.
Played out, but I think where USDC is going to hit a cap is going to be at scale.
Improve it with more scalable blockchain technologies like, Brad's company provides. And we can make this extremely low cost to move.
We plan to leverage the Ripple stablecoin alongside XRP in cross-border payments in our existing real-world cross-border payment product alongside XRP, so we're able to scale that globally, significantly going forward.
The transformation of wealth is upon us. Glitches. Coin.
Glitches. Shout out to you, Bagman. Love you, bro.
We love you, buddy. That's why
Bishop.
Pissed,
Bishop,
right?
I have no idea on that bill. I didn't read none of it. You said you had some questions. All I heard just now is what Charles said. Do you have anything I'm feeling what he's saying, rushing this bill through, hurting smaller developers in DeFi and people that are building tokens for whatever business. Are they going to tax the fuck out of any little guy through these bills that? You know what I mean? That was the vibe. I get he was upset maybe because there's a lot of he wants to encourage people to build and have developers.
He was implied. He flat out said everything was going to start out as a security, but that's what the last bill was about. And so I can't see that being undone. Even when I looked through it, I didn't see anything that would undo what was already done. So I didn't understand what he was talking about, saying everything was going to be security. And then right behind it, he says XRP and Cardano going to be grandfathered in and they won't be securities. I'm like, that makes no sense. The government doesn't work that way. They're not going to do something and then say, oh, okay, we forgive you and then move on. That's not going to happen. So I didn't see anything in that bill that he was really talking about. Now, the other part, I think we all know, is when this thing comes in, it's going to be a lot of coins going to go away. They're going to flat out go away.
Not XR Doge though. No.
XR Doge. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of coins that just get decimated because that bill looks like it's trying to tighten the loop a little bit. So a lot of meme coins will probably just go away.
I don't think they fucking care about building. And I think once this fucking pops off, let's consider. I mean, don't get me wrong, E4. I love you, dude, and I understand where you're coming from. I get it. But I war gamed the most fantastical shit in my mind. So at the end of the day, if we're gonna have a cyber attack, everybody loses their money instantly. They introduce this fucking like the whole Nassar Jassara crazy beginning to wake up MAGA dreamland. If this shit fucking pops off and we have this fucking cyber attack, everybody's money goes away immediately. They're just going to institute this shit. They don't give a fuck about building. They don't give a fuck about DeFi. They don't give a fuck about your interest or whether or not you're going to get yield on stable coins. They don't give a fuck. They're just going to go, we have a solution, and that's it.
That's right. They have a solution for global liquidity. The protocol is XRP. I don't even consider XRP as being a cryptocurrency anymore.
No,
It's
a bust.
He said also USDC will not scale. RLUSD and XRP are going to run the world. Period.
It's a global world currency.
Can you imagine USDC being stacked on top of XRP? And it's going to be nuts, man.
It's going to be fucking nuts.
Yeah,
like
it's gonna
nobody's
be
going to
nuts.
give a shit about yield.
Nobody's
And that's
gonna
what They're not going to care. It's
Yeah.
going to be so big. We're going to be so filthy fucking rich.
That's what, when they started talking in that video about how the banks, how the crypto lender or the crypto exchanges platforms, they've come to like a compromise, and the banks need to yield. I wonder what that compromise is. Like, is the percentage we're going to get from staking stable coins getting lower and lower and lower, and they're just going
it's
to take the
definitely getting
difference? They're going to take the difference, dude, and we're not going to make as much. Like, it's so funny.
I'm going to run this Diamond shit. This is Diamond talking about the banks and cyber attack and geopolitical effect on banks and shit. This shit's about to go down, bro. Here we go.
You got to expect there'll be cyber attacks or terrorist attacks either here or around the world. Banks may be targets, so may plenty of other people, and we always try to be prepared for that. We never try to predict when, why, where. We spend a lot of money protecting ourselves for cyber. We think it's part of our job. But I've always said I would consider that one of the highest risk banks bear, not just the cycle, cyber.
Yes, I remember that from your letter last year.
You can't make that up, dude. You can't make it up. It's not just a few fucking clowns on fucking Twitter. This is like they're gonna fucking do this.
And
like
let's
soon.
not forget that he was against all of this just a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
Crypto's
right.
a scam. Didn't he say he was going to
calling
fire
us
people who
assholes.
bought
Narrative
Bitcoin?
has- yes.
That weekend he went and bought like a shitload of Bitcoin. I'm pretty sure.
I know. It was crazy because he used to call us. He literally called us. What did he say? Fools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's the thing,
that
dude.
was- yeah.
Like E4, dude, your heart is so great, dude, and that's where it needs to be. That's where it should be, and it's about building and creating. And no, dude, these fucking cocksuckers don't give a fuck about any of that.
I agree.
No.
I agree with Charles on that for sure, and I can't stand him anymore. But like when like E4 is right. Like there needs to be a level playing field. But I feel like XRP and what it was designed for is separate from all the other cryptos with whatever they're going to be doing to build on top of this technology. But for real-time gross settlement and the back-end settlement of global finance, there's only one clear choice for that, in my opinion. Not for retail, for institutions, and that is the XRPL. So,
Yeah, I can agree with you, Duel, on that too. I really do believe that when he said grandfather, then I believe it's going to get categorized as something different. They're going to all of a sudden make it a different thing, and it won't fall under that. It'll fall under somewhere else.
yeah, exactly.
And it's
With-
going to be
along with a price set. Yep.
Yeah.
Whatever it
Let's
needs to be to handle global liquidity.
Exactly.
National security. That's what they're going to label it as.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
we need
There's
this.
what?
They're going to
We
deem
got
it as a tier
8
one
million,
asset.
8 billion people in the world, and there's only 500,000 wallets. So yeah, the banks are freaking scared as shit. They're
7 are mine too.
there's 580 million wallets, but I'm saying 500,000 because we got a bunch of wallets. Yeah, that's a small fraction of the entire planet, but not everybody's on the banking system. You got to remember, 50% of the world still is not on the banking system. They're still on cash. So, it goes down to the point. They're scared right now. They're trying to back us up against the corner. You played the video with Tim Draper earlier, did you not?
No, that was Homeboy with the R. Rickard. Jim Rickard.
Jim Rickard. Well, Tim Draper, literally, came out and said the whole plan. Like, they're gonna, the last 2 stages where they're gonna sue it, and then they're gonna adopt it. Like, we're at that stage. We already got past the lawsuit stage. They got their buddies together. We're not gonna let this happen.
Listen, they've already adopted it. They're fighting over paragraphs.
Yeah, that will choke off innovation. Yes, that's what E4's point was earlier. Yes, it will. But they don't give a fuck. They'll let innovation happen later down the road. Once all the rules are out.
That's right.
Then people will start building McDonald's coin and dumbass shit like that.
They got everything they need to do it right now.
I don't think they're going to build a bunch of other shit. I think all the shit's here. I think 90% of it's going to go away, like Brad said. That's what this regulations are in place. The final nail in the coffin for what is going to pass from here on out. It's going to be probably down to 1,000 or less coins. I'm saying 1,000 because it will take a while.
I will bet you money. I will bet you money that what you will see in meme coins will be like coins you could only use at McDonald's or only use at Target. They'll have their own coins like that. That's what the meme coin will become. It will become a coupon.
There you go.
That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, hopefully they'll accept XR Doge.
You get somebody a fucking gift card, they have to use that gift card at that store, or you earn points.
They do it now with gift cards. That's the point. Yeah, exactly.
But Ski Mask goes Boardroom has like 10% of the 500,000 wallets.
That's right.
The point that Charles is trying to make, though, is that we need, like, the Market Structure Bill and the Clarity Act needs to give the groundwork and the foundation so that these companies like E4 is mentioning to come along and innovate on this technology without the fear of being sued by a government agency.
Yes,
and the Clarity Act will give institutions the warm, fuzzy feeling that they'll be able to come in and move their money in without ramifications there. So we need that. We need something.
Today has had so many fucking crazy ass impactful videos. It's just there's so much other shit going on. All the other sheep are worried about fucking whether or not, Iran's doing this or fucking whatever. None of that matters, bro. They're about to cyber attack and moon this bitch.
Yep.
Period.
I don't doubt it, dude. That programming that we've had over the years of these cyber pandemics. And has anybody ever watched, it's on Prime now for free, Ruse de Guerre, what was it, Operation Fortune? I think it was with Jason Statham.
I just saw that on there.
It literally is talking about a cyber attack and a reprogramming of the global finance, revaluing of gold and silver. Like it when I was watching it, I was like, holy shit, they're laying it all out in this one movie. This is kind of interesting.
Why would Hollywood do predictive programming? I don't know.
That's the perfect time to revalue gold and silver when everything's blacked out. Just bam, comes back on and they're sky high.
Well, I think that's a great way to pay off the debt, right? That's a great way to pay off the debt. They revalue the price of gold and silver, and then on the American balance sheet, you have all that gold, and the value of it now outweighs the debt. So technically, we're not in debt at that point. Like, we don't even have to write them a little crypto check. All they need to do is stop the suppression of the metals and send that. And
you look at that other day when we first went into Iran. Market's all fucking down. I watch Bloomberg every fucking morning.
Right back.
Yeah, but what was pumping when the market was dumping was silver and fucking gold and metal.
But that's
and then it got slammed after.
Yeah, right. But they're also utilizing the blockchain to be able to trade, right? And so when we see these big dumps happening, they're using the blockchain just because the price is going. They don't give a fuck about retail. The price is dumping just because they're trading and they're utilizing the blockchain to move money.
You got Aladdin and State Street fucking us royally. They're the ones that are causing all the problems. All the best AI agents, at best bots you could possibly buy is owned by State Street and Aladdin. I mean, that's why we're fucked right now. That's why we're in a bear market right now. Forget about regulations. I mean, the rest of the damn world's got regulations. We got to get the manipulation from the fucking AI bots. Even when the market's
it's not like my point that I just made was they don't care about the fucking price of crypto. They're using the tech to move money real time across border really fast. And they all have already agreed on it. So when that happens, it makes the price go down for us. But they don't care to a certain point, right, where they can dump. And that's how their bags are. But they don't care about the retail guy. You know what I mean? That's where it's crazy. The only clue that we have to that is the XRP ledger, because that's the one they use to move as fast and large amounts with the least amount of slippage and burning. And that's where we get the fucking weird glitch shit. That's the only one. It shows you You know what I mean? So like, yeah, fucking, how long could they fucking play this shit out until I believe they reach a certain amount where enough debt is placed on chain? And I think it has so much to do with the U.S. bonds and fucking keeping the U.S. economy and the U.S. dollar number one.
Well, aren't they talking about sending out $3,000? That's the new payment stimulus.
Well, they need to hurry the fuck up.
So that'll raise the debt.
Yeah.
Please send
That's
me
what
that.
helped us out the last time in 2021. That's what helped us moon for sure. It was a stimulus check.
Rubio, Diamond, they're fucking warning it's happening now. You see what I'm saying?
Agree.
We ain't got no fucking time for stimmies and shit. That was all bullshit.
Well, that'll just be fire for the fuel for the fire.
I took another 3K.
There's also a lot of people who just started tuning in that bought in at fucking $2.50, $3, and then when it went from $3.60 down to $2, they bought, and then when it down. So there's a lot of people who just got in the last year or two, who are smart, who are paying attention. So you got to think about that too. You know what I mean? And how gung ho are they? Like, I have a buddy, an older guy. He bought a fucking big ass fucking bag at $3. I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, wow, you bought the top, buddy. I'd have been talking
but
to him.
the question is now when we hit $1.21, did he freak out and sell it all, or is he still?
No, he said to me he bought more. And he don't. This guy doesn't care. This guy really, I really doubt he cares about what he put in. He doesn't give a fuck.
He's just accumulating.
He doesn't. He's got enough money to be like, I'll throw fucking 50 grand in there, whatever, But he's still saying, like, what do you think about XRP? I'm like, dude, I think you should have waited. But I mean, I told you when it was fucking 50 cents.
Well, he can dollar average right now.
Yeah, he can dollar cost average down.
Yep.
I've been dollar cost averaging.
Even so, we flip switch and homeboy's got a couple thousand ZERPs. That's life changing, bro.
Yeah, I remember back in 2021 or 2020 before the snapshot, I had a big old bag and my cost average was 25 cents. But not anymore.
Nice.
Now it's 65 cents.
This is going to be life changing for everybody.
He told me he bought 19,000 XRP at $3.
Yeah.
I was like, dude,
bought about 16,000 at $3.
I told you when it was 50 cents. I got nothing to do with that one, man.
Oh, he got the FOMO, yeah.
Yeah, he got FOMO hard, but then
hard.
Like, I ain't talked to him in a while, and I finally talked to him again. He's like, yeah, well, I bought more after it dropped down below, around $1.50, and I'm like, all right, well, and I'm like,
for him,
yeah, bro, and I know you're not worried about that. You've got so much shit going on. Just wait 5 years. The only way you're gonna lose. He's like, yeah, if I sell, I know.
I don't think anybody's got a chance once this happens. You're fucked. You're fucked.
Well, you'll be a UBI.
98% of cryptos are going away, and all the utility coins are gonna fucking moon at once.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's over, dude.
That's why I talked about the lockdown of Google and what's going to happen with the wallets and shit. Plumman was talking about it too. I'm right with you, Plumman. They're going to make it so fucking hard to even get a wallet. It's going to be like, it's going to be crazy.
What's pretty cool though? If you got one of those wallets where you fucking did the Flare and Songbird drop and the original XRP toolkit, that is super grandfathered in. Even if there's not a lot of XRP in that wallet, because the longer the wallet's been there, it's grandfathered in with more of the law.
Remember Toast wallet? They fucked us on that.
Never used it.
Yeah, they made it to where they like fucked it up and then tried to allow like a web version of it, but you needed like a special family seed other than your actual private seed. It was fucked, bro. Yeah, a lot of people lost their shit.
I've got some wallets I can't even remember. I'm like, where the fuck is the secret phrase? I can't find it.
Me too, dude.
Already, I'm like, dude, fuck. There's 100.
Must be nice.
I lost some of my. I lost my rich
this wallet's gonna haunt me, dude. I know it one day. I'm gonna be like, you son of a bitch.
You'll be searching through the landfill looking for that motherfucker.
I got a phone that's got 1,000 XRP. I lost my Achilles card. Though they only gave you one fucking card for it. I lost it, and that shit just sitting on my phone. I mean, some way, somehow, you'll be able to recover it. They're gonna make it. I'm positive that they're gonna make some way, just like sharding of the keys and all that. You know, they're gonna make some way you're gonna be able to recover that shit. Especially with AI, how advanced it is. There's going to be a way you're going to be able to recover that. I think so,
I
man.
think that's fish food, buddy. I think it's fish food.
If they did that, it would destroy the whole premise of a blockchain for you to recover it. Nobody would ever trust it again.
Well, they did.
That's a weird thing to think about, too. What if somebody just fucking a whale for some reason? You got this whale, right? He's got everything super secret hidden, and he just fucking dies.
Has happened.
Oh yeah.
And like I'm talking like a big wallet, right?
It has happened.
Coming down the road. How's that going to affect? It's just prices are going to go up no matter what. The way the system's designed, it's going to make the price go up. It's a no-brainer, really.
Yep. If only that whale worked with Jay Claver and his team, he could have had fail-safes for all that shit.
Hey, he's got till April 1st. That's the real new year. So
April 1st, huh?
That's the OG new year.
Are you talking about?
Oh the Julian. The Julian.
Yeah.
Julian, yeah.
There's that NFA William Shatner. Yeah. He goes, William Shatner promoting Elon's X money 2 months after Bearable Guy featured himself in Captain Kirk's chair makes Shatner's 589 connections even crazier. So here it is right here. So it's same fucking chair. And
this
then
is fun.
Shatner fucking tweeted, I don't know, recently, I guess. He goes, so Elon Musk sent me some money via the X money system. It's not a ton of money, but enough to get in trouble with. I'm thinking that the best way to test the system out is to send out X dollars to raise money for my charity. My thought right now is that if you make a donation, and he gives a thumbs up.
You get $25. Also, it was beta, right? Does it say that?
No,
there was a 6% APY on your funds in there. So,
dude, I was gonna drop a fucking William Shatner impersonation, but I just somehow just like knee jerked right into Jack Palance.
Man, you showing your age.
Yeah, right. No shit.
Two people in here know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
that's
me
true.
and you.
No,
Three.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they're about to
bonkers,
fucking
right?
shut everything down.
Yeah.
No one's gonna give zero fucks about Epstein or anything else.
This war will do it.
Have you
This
checked
is,
on
this is
the
that black
see if your
swan.
name's in there?
Everybody's on it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, this is going to be it. After this, I think the prices will go up, all the gas will go up, everything will go up, and we will be glad for them to flip a switch and make us all whole again. They can sneak it in on us.
Begging.
I will
we'll
gladly
be
pay $10 a gallon if XRP is at $100.
Better get some fucking cash out of the bank, in my opinion. You better be sitting on some cash.
I don't think it fucking matters if you have cash. It's not going to last that long. It's going to be like maybe a week before the fucking martial law.
Amazon Web Services went down in UAE. You could not use the banking system over there. So how are you going to get money?
Bro,
you can't
we're all
use
going
the
to
ATM.
We're all going to eat from fucking soldiers in the street during martial law if all the banks get fucking get hacked. If all the banks get hacked and everybody's account is to zero, it's literally martial law. You can step outside your front door, walk 20 feet, and talk to the fucking Marine who's in charge of your neighborhood.
MREs for everybody! Yay!
I'm wondering, Navi, your backdrop, bro. It looks like you're one of like the Acturian, like from Gaia Network or something.
He's
like
the galactic.
I'm using my cell phone, so I can't go full screen because my laptop is broken, unfortunately.
Cool.
But
go a little bit more to the right. So you're perfectly centered in that thing, like a.
There you go.
Hey,
it's supposed to be XR. It's XRP, XLM. I do got Cardano and H-bar in there. That's the only one that I could generate. Unfortunately, AI just.
What's the one on the far right?
That's
They
chain
got-
link.
Chain
They
link, dude.
can't
Chain link.
afford to fucking leave
You
it
don't
crash.
even know, brah.
No, I thought it was
can't afford to leave it
Cardano in there. I
crash.
can't even
agree.
see it right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Zerk,
H.
I agree.
You're right. Thanks for
Yeah.
correcting me.
I know, dude. I used
I
to
think
own
a,
chain
I think a good reason why you should have some cash out is because if you change your mind later and then a bunch of people do a bank run, they're going to run out of money. If you don't believe me, just look at the time. I think it happened twice in Cyprus.
Yep.
Like in the last 20 years, and they had
I think
people
those were
waiting in line for hours.
Practice runs.
No,
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that was on
correct.
You gotta
No,
have
I
some
know.
cash
I
on
agree
hand,
with you,
for
sir.
sure.
I think you'd be better off stacking your food and buying
They're not going to let
bullets.
their Karens kill each
Well,
other. Like they're not going to do that.
I
We're
think
already
you should do
doing that
both.
here.
Yeah.
We're already. I mean, most of this community's already kind of prepperish. Kind of already got food and shit stored
You
up.
see, you see
So
how
maybe those
crazy
that are hearing our voice, maybe not.
how crazy people went for toilet paper. Wait till there's no food.
Correct.
Because there's no
But
money
have
in
you
everybody's
And
bank.
hit bullet.
Have
Yeah.
you guys ever been in a grocery
Oh.
store though when their whole system goes down? What do they ask for cash? You can't
Correct.
buy anything. So that
But
it's
if
just,
there's no
that's part
power,
of,
they can't open the registers. No, I'm joking.
that,
There's a
that's
manual.
just part of
There's
the
a manual
prepping
release.
element. I agree with
Nah.
having
Stuff
having
it. They stuff
At
it,
that
I'm sure.
point,
I agree
fuck
with
it,
having
dude. I'm
food
done.
and
Just
everything
grabbing
in
me some
order.
shit and getting. Fuck it.
I agree with
Yeah,
having
well, they already-
food and everything in order, but you might just want to have a little bit. It's not like saying, "Oh, I need like $5,000 or $10,000 on hand," but you might want to have at least 1,000.
Couple
Because-
thousand, yeah.
10,000, No.
Because
Berserker has my bike.
if you
Who the
have
fuck
some,
are you?
if you have some in the bank,
Yeah, can you hear me?
Blood
Alright,
of
yeah.
Montezuma.
Yeah.
There we
So,
go.
Go ahead.
got it.
Yeah.
Get it
I'm
out.
driving, man. So I'm trying to see how's my bike. That's what I was asking.
Are
You're
you?
good
Is
right
this
now.
your
Oh, you're
first time
good, you're
on
good.
here, bro? Who are you? Talk to
He's
me.
been on
Yeah.
like XRP
all
Pop
day.
is fun.
Yeah, not really though. That is son. No, I've been around a long time. My cousin showed me you guys. He's scared to get on, so I said, "Fuck it, I get on for him."
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good for
Let's
you.
go.
Hey, my bad, bro.
Hey, Buster dipped. So on the next show, Montezuma, comment in the chat so we can identify you and give you a wrench. You earned it. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, no problem. But I was gonna say, they already test ran the blackout. I don't know if anybody remember, but it was I think it was either 2 years ago or a year ago, where up north, I think I want to say Minnesota, where everything stopped working. The banks, the ATMs, the mayor went live talking about he don't know what happened. They had the politicians live on TV talking about they don't know what happened and everything. Nobody could get anything out. So I don't know if anybody remember that event that happened about a year and a half ago.
2003, here in the northeastern part of the whole continent, Michigan, Ohio, Illinois, dude, we lost power for 3 fucking days completely.
Yep.
Okay.
Right,
where-
yeah.
Where
Days
was
we
that
had
again?
no
Where
power.
was it? Michigan?
Michigan, Chicago, Illinois, dude, all fucking New York, 2003.
It happened
This-
this year, guys, in Nashville.
Yeah, this
Tennessee.
year.
Yeah, there
Correct.
was 230,000 customers that lost power from a severe winter storm for nearly 2 weeks.
I feel like that was the halfway point, though, because it was
Amazon.
like, okay, 3 days. All right, it's getting hairy. 7 days is where it starts to get crazy, because then people really start running out of food. But you could
Yep.
tell shit was nuts, because when the power came back on after 3 days, dude, there were lines at the gas station that went like fucking a mile down the road. There's gas stations out of gas once the power came back on.
This year
So
or
that
last
was
year?
Halfway point.
That was
Fuck,
2025.
they say it's only like 7 days worth of groceries in the store, and if it only takes 2 weeks for people without food to fucking literally go cannibal.
Correct.
Yeah, it says
Well,
That's
they
what
act-
people. That's what
It
zombies.
3
says
weeks is actually the
March
statistic.
2025. This says March 2025. A powerful ice storm on March 30th, 2025, caused widespread outages across northern Michigan, with Consumers Energy reporting over 176,000 customers without power. The storm brought heavy ice. So they're just blaming it on ice, pretty much. Go ahead.
People are eating
When I'm-
humans after 2
Listen.
days just because they want to. You can eat dandelions, you can eat pine needles. There's a shit ton of stuff you can eat out of your land or anything. You know, I'd be eating people in 2 days. That's
Yeah, man. Like we're
dumb.
gonna start first with our neighbors' dogs, right? Like, I mean,
Right,
I'm not gonna eat
right.
them first.
Oh yeah, sorry about your horse. I don't know what happened to your horse.
Oh, you can Wikipedia that though. It's the 2003 Northeast blackout. So you got Canada, New York, fucking. My bad, it wasn't Chicago, but it was Ohio, Michigan,
You know, all the states, Maine, like legit for 3 days. New York,
Hey, Blood.
Blood
If you
was
got
saying
something to
something.
say,
too.
jump in there. Just push in. Just push in.
Yeah,
Blood.
yeah.
Who the fuck you talking
No,
about?
I was just saying that I was just saying they said they didn't know what happened, which was very weird. Like they said, we don't know what happened. That's what the politicians were saying online. It wasn't a storm. It wasn't. They didn't say it was a. Most people said it was a cyber attack, but when they got live on TV, they actually said we don't know what happened. That's the part that prepares for when they say like what's going to happen with Iran, cyber attack type stuff. So that was the difference between those and the rest of them.
Well, last year we had Amazon Web Services go down and stop companies from being able to operate, banks from being able to operate. It was regional, but 2025 had a major cyber event on Amazon Web Services, which they just had in Dubai in 2025. That was a major outage. It wasn't for very long, wasn't the whole entire day, but 4 hours. I think it was like 4 hours that service was down. YouTube, all those platforms run on Amazon Web Services.
Yep.
It's a major
show at work. Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, you're right. They are kind of test netting this, and they have been for
I think
a while.
this might actually have something to do with it, y'all. I forgot all about this till was it Methuselah? My bad, bro. So
run it.
Montezuma.
Montezuma. My bad. I couldn't remember. I'm not looking at the name. My bad.
Are you
So-
700 years
awesome,
old,
dude.
Methuselah?
Got the letters right.
Montezuma, my bad.
Oldest
So
person
check
in the
this
Bible.
shit though,
Yeah.
right? Northeast 2003, da 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 da. Look at that's the area it affected, right? And I forgot all about this till you jumped in, so shout out to that. So then we got all this other shit, right? This one happened in 55, Brazil, another one here. But then I guess this one says it was due. The blackout was due to a software bug in the alarm system at the control room of First Energy, which rendered operators unaware. Dude, it was out for 3 days here. This says that some people got their power back before, but wow, it's actually connected to this. Basically, this is you said, bro, you literally said a test run for the cyber. And what the fuck? This just said the same goddamn shit. So excuse my.
I mean, they've been programming us in the movies and media for years about a power outage.
Yeah.
It's all fake as shit, but it's gonna be real.
One more nugget: the 2012 opening ceremony of the Olympics basically foretold everything that was going to happen from the C-19. First, it started out with the reset. Then it had the C-19. Then at the ending part of the ceremony, all the electronics were on, and then it blacked out. Let's go back and watch it.
Yeah, that one was kind of creepy. I never saw it
Here,
until
I'll pull
I
it up.
started finding all the truthers putting it out. But it was that when I rewatched that, I was like, "What the fuck? Like, what? Like, who watching that would have been like, what is going on here?" Like,
Or
it was
what
creepy.
What about the Super Bowl with the that Bad Bunny with the power? They had the power poles with the girls dancing on them. Like,
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I have no idea.
I don't watch that shit.
No, yep.
I don't watch rituals. I don't like watching rituals.
No,
Bro,
it's
my
like-
buddy
it's
Purpose
like,
was like, we're not watching the halftime show. I'm like, all right, fuck it, whatever.
that's the only thing I didn't watch the
was
game. I
Bruno
watched the
Mars.
halftime.
The game was depressing as shit too. It was like the most boring Super Bowl I've ever seen.
Did you guys
I
ever
just-
see that show called The Dead Zone, where they
Stephen
totally
King.
showed the coronavirus? I put it like a 2-minute video in there. It's like it's like no doubt about it that's
Yeah.
exactly what it was.
Yeah.
And this was way before. It was probably like 10 years before COVID.
Simpsons too.
Okay. Oh my God, dude. you
X-Files,
brought
there
up
was
the
all
fucking-
kinds of programming on that.
I don't want to run the show over.
Run
There-
it, dude. You're fucking royalty, E4. Run that shit, bro.
This dude, Montezuma's Revenge, bro.
Yeah, he's
Yo.
fired, dude. You're fired as fuck.
Look at this
Let's go.
shit. 2012, Danny Boyle. I feel like that rings a bell. Key moments: Queen Elizabeth, James, Mr. fucking Bean.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck, dude? And then I remember like you got all the COVID people dancing around with shots and all these death fucking things, man. Yeah, I remember that. Let's pop.
I never
one
saw
up.
it till truthers came out and were pointing out the eerie similarities between that and COVID.
Yeah, we weren't awake yet, man. We were still sleeping, man.
No, bro, I've been awake for a long time.
I've been awake for a long time.
You said Mr. Bean, right?
All my life, brother.
Like even before 9/11, I was seriously questioning the moon
I was
landing.
raised awake.
Yeah.
Check this out. The main hit for Mr. Bean is COVID on the gematria.
That's funny,
Dude, flicking
Marcus
the bean,
stitching it
you know.
together.
You gotta flick that little spot so you can get a good. You gotta hit it.
Flip it.
I gave up trying to find that years ago. Yeah.
But you got to use your finger and your tongue.
Well, no, that also ties into taking the jab. Because you ever get when the hematologist hits your vein, they flick it.
Ooh,
or they prick it. You gotta flick it. You flick it.
Bro.
Bruh.
Run it.
Yeah. We're mooning.
We're mooning. How about you?
Summer, bro.
What's that?
I say we're crowning.
Yeah, right. Think we're going back to 60 cents for XRP?
Don't bite your tongue, dude.
I think
I don't want to see.
Definitely a
60 cents.
possibility.
I think we're going there, dude. I really
I don't think
do.
it's going to get that low. With all the,
I think it
You're not
is.
gonna be
That's
able to fucking
structure,
get
man.
anything, bro.
We didn't
It's
have
True.
ETFs.
True. That's
It
the
also
whole
depends
point.
on, so that's not up to retail. That depends on the scalability of what the big guys are using the network for. So where it's at right now, like I'm thinking 86 cents is our 11 cents of like 2020. 86 cents is the new 11 cents to me.
What was that bottom when that big last crash? Wasn't it like
121.
66? No, it went way below that, dude.
$1.06.
No, it was lower than that. It was lower than $1.
What? Just
That-
recently?
I think it was
didn't
like
get
about
below $1.
89
The
cents.
biggest crash
October?
we got this year, it went below $1. It was like minimal amount of time and it did that, but it went below $1. I do believe it was like 87 cents or something like that.
Wasn't
Somebody
it like
probably
that was
knows what
only
it is.
on
Papa's
Binance,
saying
dude.
80. What are you saying? 83 cents. In
I
2
think
weeks,
that was
probably.
only on Binance. You're talking about the October crash when Binance started
Yeah.
having issues, and then
Correct.
we've been in a down. Yeah, I think that was only on Binance that it did that. It wasn't other exchanges. that hit
everywhere
Oh.
that
else,
low.
it was $1.11, I believe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. We
I
just need
agree.
this dark pool money to
$1.06,
get all dried up, and then we'll be golden. That's the thing. This dark pool
I
money
don't
just
want to
keeps
lie, but I
reaccumulating.
shorted XRP at $1.64.
Good.
And
Good
I
work.
didn't
Will
wanna
Hot
share
Did you
Wallet-
make some money? I hope.
I was like,
help.
baller.
Let's help
Nailed
Homeboy.
it.
Let's help Homeboy real quick. Will hot wallets like Zaman be affected by cyber attack? Go.
That's a
I-
nerdy question. Alan, why'd you make him go away?
I
No,
wouldn't- I would keep it on an exchange wallet. A hot
I
exchange
think
wallet.
Hot wallet's
Zaman-
way more safe than a fucking exchange. For sure.
I mean, again, it has a passphrase. Like your phone, like say your phone goes
You
down,
have
it's
seed
still
phrases.
fine. Like they're not gonna hack it. Like the thing is you still have control of that. It's a hot wallet. I would say they'd be fine. What you don't want is exchanges like Uphold and Coinbase holding it, because then they can make up some bullshit excuse and
Correct.
say that it got cyber attacked and
Yes.
taken, and nobody would be able to.
As
ever-
long as you don't have a memo tag. Memo tag is the key word you need to know. If you don't know what a fucking memo tag is, you're going to lose your tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh
Yeah.
wee.
Yeah, if you have your keys, what everybody's talked about on the show millions of times, not your keys, not your crypto. If you have your keys, then you have your crypto on the blockchain. I mean, it's pretty simple.
So I have something interesting to report today. I was helping a old coworker of mine move some stuff from Zaman to his Uphold account, and he sent a test amount over initially. Then he sent 1,000 XRP and forgot the destination tag. Okay.
Oh my god.
And what was weird is Uphold, because he sent it to the same address, but forgot the memo ID. It arrived, guys. in his account, but it was
Excellent.
under a different XRP account. So it showed on his screen, and then he was able to just transfer it from that new one to the original account where his other coins were, which
Well,
I found really weird. Like they must have changed something in their
No,
software
on Uphold you can do a recent. There's a recent, so maybe that's what saved him.
That's what he did. You should never do that. You should
created a
never
new
copy an
XRP
old
account. Yeah, it created a new XRP account, but it was under his name. So like as soon as he did it and he said, "Oh, I didn't enter the destination tag," I was like, "Bruh, like what?" and then he refreshed his screen, and he had an account that said XRP account 2, and then just XRP account, and the 1,000 XRP that he sent was under his control still. And
That's
I thought
beautiful.
they must have changed that.
They obviously wrote some code or something that when it comes from you, it must be some kind of transferring code.
Yeah.
I mean, wallet. So as soon as you send it, it hits that wallet and then bounces outward. And if it doesn't have
that's a good testament to Uphold, though.
So that's a
Well,
good.
imagine their
Uphold.
imagine their troubleshooting teams having to field all of those people that messed that up, and then they write Uphold and say, "This is my transaction on the XRPL. This is where I was sending it from. This is where I sent it to your general account. Can you put that XRP into my account?" That
That's
would
great.
be a logistical nightmare. Now that they've coded that, they're not going to get any of those calls,
They get
and
no
they make
calls.
enough money. They make enough money off of the fees and stuff that they don't
just
need
got
to
my
rip
respect
people
for that,
off.
too.
Yeah,
right.
me too, dude.
Yeah.
I
I'm
was
gonna
shocked.
investigate it. I'm gonna write him and ask him about it. 'Cause I'm
Let's
curious.
try it later, but not with 1,000 XRP.
No. I'm going to write them and ask them the question.
Hey, while
You know,
we're on
I-
the subject, why don't we tell
I
people
lost,
don't
like, I think it
ever
was, like,
send money?
$200 worth of, you?
Go ahead.
Don't ever
E4.
send money.
Oh,
Go ahead,
sorry.
E4, then I'll go.
E4 go, Navi go. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say I fucked up, dude. I sent like $300 worth of wrapped Songbird to fucking Kraken Songbird because I forgot to fucking unwrap my fucking Songbird to dump, and I fucking sent wrapped
Did
Songbird.
it error out or just disappear
Kraken.
into the...
No, bro, it's a multi-sig problem. They would have had to contact whatever. I think that those tokens were wrapped in different designated to like different Oracle data time series providers. So they would have had to contact. It would have just. There's no way. It was like $300 worth a couple years ago. And I'm like, yeah.
Dude, that's like
I fucked up.
70,000 Songbird. Like, what is the price of
Yeah,
Songbird
it was
right
a
now?
shit
It's so
ton.
shit, dude.
Well, it was worth more
feel
then.
bad. Yeah,
Back then
there
it was
a
worth
guy
a
at
good
the
amount, but I was
Volkswagen
in an area,
dealership
I'm
that I
like,
went
ah,
to
fuck.
that went all in on Songbird. Like,
Go,
all
Alan,
in
go.
on
Get in
Songbird.
there.
I was just gonna say, like, anybody that's new that's listening really doesn't send a lot of crypto around and forget what the hell they're doing. You never ever, when sending money, use your old address or a previous string that you sent. You should always copy, paste into where you're sending it to, and then copy the memo in. Never do it any other way. That way you never lose your money.
Yep. And always
Don't
send a
screw
test
up.
amount first.
We
Don't-
probably always send a test amount. Exactly. I've watched people lose thousands of dollars in crypto that way. I personally lost a couple hundred when I first got started back in like 2020, 21. So I think everybody here has probably made that mistake. But you know,
Dude,
for those that are new, that's listening, when this stuff's really expensive and you don't got a lot of money to buy this stuff, just do things right. Take your time, learn some shit, learn how to do it the right way. Uphold's got their own videos on YouTube. You can watch how to do it, or any other platform. Go on YouTube and watch the actual video from them how to do it if you don't know how to do it correct. Or don't just ask someone, random person you know that's got some crypto either, because they might have not done it in 6 months. They might have never transferred any crypto in 6 months and actually forgot how to do it.
They're
So- Or
definitely
just
making
watch-
it easier, but just make sure you click all the boxes.
Or you could just watch the boardroom.
Yeah, now they ask you all the
That's
questions,
true.
right?
Papa, welcome
We don't
aboard,
do those
sir.
examples though. What's
Welcome
up, Papa?
aboard.
Howdy, howdy. Forgot it was Tuesday. Forgot it was Tuesday for 84 minutes.
Well, better late than never, old timer. Let's go.
Yeah, right.
You know, I'm in La La Land lately.
How's Montana?
Good. Well, you talking about spring in Montana? Yeah. 50-something degree, 54 degrees today.
It's not
Crazy.
spring yet.
There you
dude.
go.
Not till
It
the
was-
21st.
No
It was
shit.
chilly. It was chilly here too.
When's winter getting here is what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
it's been
hot as
really
shit
mild
here.
out west. That's right. Like Utah's barely got any snow this year. So
All the ski
Crypto
resorts
wars
are
just
fucked.
started, boys.
we were fine in Michigan. I just got back from a trip a week ago.
Yeah, all the ski resorts in Southern California are just rocks. Just dirt and rocks. It's pretty cool. Something different.
We're starting our
shit.
summer here already.
Something's got to happen because there's no answers to anything, and there's been too many fuckery instances in the last 6 months. Way too many. Something's about to go down, bro. It has to. It fucking has to. Shit is just dumb clowny.
Well,
It's
the blood
beyond
moon,
clowny
blood
clown.
moon was last night, right? So
Blood Moon was 2 nights.
It was last night, dude.
Last night.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
this morning. It was
That was their freaking marker.
So
That was their
eclipse
marker.
And then the day that we went into Iran was the same day we had like the fucking 7 planet or 8 planet alignment.
Yep.
Remember that?
I stopped watching
All the
Waters.
planets
Because
aligned
he
in
told
what
me we were going to be
time,
at $13 by
and we
by
went
July.
hammer down into fucking Iran, dude. Let's fucking go. Super bullish. I
think
was
we're
kind
gonna
of
just
depressed, and then I'm like, oh, let's blow some shit up. Fuck it. You
I
know?
think when it moons, it's gonna go right to $20. You know, I don't think it's gonna fuck around.
Yeah, because of supply shock. Hopefully, I hope so too, dude. Because that's my number. $20 is my number. Where I get up, take a shit on my desk, and walk out the door.
Yep.
That'll
Are you gonna do that?
Steamy,
Serious
steamy
FOMO.
one. What are you
Are you
gonna
gonna
wipe
do
your
it?
ass with, Duel? What are you gonna wipe your ass with?
I don't know.
White bread.
My left
I mean,
hand. Is that-
What's in the fucking
Your resume.
office? No, you gotta grab something. You grab something from the office to wipe your ass with, and then leave it there.
Some toilet paper in your deck, doors.
I might
Keep
just
some wet
grab
wipes in your
some.
deck. Be dignified about it. Don't walk out of there with a dirty ass.
Dude, I'll just
Yeah, that's
drag
right.
it like a dog on the carpet on the way out.
There you go.
That's gonna fuck up your back. Don't do that. Don't do
Put
that.
a bunch of candy bar wrappers on your
I've
desk.
been practicing my deep squat to increase mobility.
You're
Leave
gonna
a Snickers.
do that.
Grab your boss's hat
Oh,
or
nasty.
beanie or coat off the
My
rack.
boss just left the company, dude. So
Duel's
Oh,
gonna
nice.
do
I
that.
have no
Go home
posture
and it's
now.
gonna drop down to about $8 over 30 minutes.
could you imagine,
Oh,
dude? And then I
shit.
call back up. Oh man, I'm really sorry about that scene I made at work. Like I'm literally gonna stand up, dude, when we hit $20 and do the biggest Ric Flair woo with the top of my lungs. Like it's people around me are probably gonna have heart attacks. So,
That's if you don't wake up before work and it moons.
yeah, good.
What do you-
No, yeah, that's true.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna leave all your shit there, like your snack
Dude, that's
drawer
how
and all
much
your
I have
shit
at
on your
work right
desk?
now.
Yeah, don't do what I
I'm
did
already
and quit
ready,
your
dude.
job before you know what you want to do price wise. I made
I'll
that
probably
mistake.
I'll probably come in, grab my shit, and then just leave.
Hollering my name.
Dude.
When last year I spent more money on spilt liquor in bars from one side of this world to the other than you made. You're talking to the Rolex
Wham.
wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing,
Wheeling dealing.
limousine
Right.
jet
High flying.
son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding
Give
it
me
down
these
to
alligators.
stop.
Dude, I love it. I love Ric Flair, man.
Ooh.
The Nature Boy.
I've met him a few times. He's pretty cool, actually. He's a pretty down to earth kind of guy. He's
Ric
not
Flair.
too haughty, too.
He's probably the oldest one left.
Yeah, that's why he's
Yeah.
crying all the time.
You got to hang out with
Does that
Ric
mean-
Flair.
Y'all's
Not
friends are
just
dead.
I
once.
did
Not just twice.
twice.
That would be 3
Twice.
times.
Just two.
Conflict, bro. Conflict
You
deserves
go
a
to
good
WWF
Mm-hmm.
after parties? Or?
Dang,
House of
dude.
Blues. I
13 and a
got
half
some
hours.
very famous DJ friends that work there or used to do it, and I met him at another House of Blues that I actually worked at in South Carolina. Yep.
He's also available for $300 on Cameo for a personal message.
Probably now, yeah.
For one song. Did you say what?
But he's pretty cool though. Like I said, he's actually a pretty down to earth guy. You know, talk the average Joe. So I respect him.
Bro, to the woods, dude. Let's go, dude. Let's fucking go. We got Blood gonna spit some fucking game. Let's go, Blood. We'll end it shortly here. I'm gonna go to the little boys' room, and I'll be right back. Go ahead, Blood. Drop your knowledge, son. Let's go. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Just hey, dual citizen. Just make sure you film you taking a shit on your desk for us all to see.
No, what's funny is my boss actually said he was going to do that. I'm not going to do that, dude. But now he's not there anymore.
You just quietly grab your shit and leave, dude.
Oh, I'm probably going to be doing a little dance, maybe the Trump dance, like yeah, baby.
Yeah,
maybe you should have like a leprechaun outfit, just tucked away, and you could just do like a little box jig. Oh, I'm going to quit my job today. Yes, indeed, sir.
Shit.
Go for it.
At $3, whatever we hit, like over $3, I freaked out at my work and did kind of the Ric Flair thing. And I had about 2 people that were working with me that were in crypto, and I was like, "Oh, we're going to the fucking moon. It's not going to stop from here on out."
At least get a
couldn't
Ric
even
Flair wig
contain
or
myself.
Slick back.
Everybody was gathered around my desk at work too. What's funny is if we overnight to $1,000, it's not just going to be me. It's going to be half a dozen people that sit within my stone's throw.
Hey, Alan, you remind me of the story my father told me. This guy came to work and he had 6 digits on the lottery numbers. And he came to work. This is a real story, by the way. He came to work and cursed everyone out. Cursed his boss out, everything. And my father said, let me see this ticket. And he had 6 digits on different lines.
Oh my God, no. I didn't do that. I was really, pretty cool about it. I just basically told everybody, look, I fucking told you, everybody here that I work with. I even gave some people at my work crypto just so they would buy it, Here,
Hopefully
I'm going to start your wallet. If you set your wallet up, I'm going to send you 20 XRP. If you set your wallet up. 3 people did it out of the whole entire company that I worked for. 3. And when it went off, I said, look, I was telling you at 50 cents, 60 cents. I told you to buy it at 90 cents. You guys drug your feet and waited. Most people were buying over $1. I'm like, when the hell are you going to buy? You want to buy when it's, $5, $10? It's going to be like $1,000 one day.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. They will buy it at 5, just like they were buying Bitcoin at 400.
Or look at all the people buying precious metals right now, and look at how overextended the chart on gold and silver is. Like, you're nuts to buy that shit right now. Just
correct.
Bonkers.
I want to buy some more coins, but I can't do it at this price.
No, dude, like, just look at the chart and then smack yourself, Bishop. Like, seriously, don't do it.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Ooh,
I mean, it's going to go up probably a couple more thousand, probably by the time.
Not
metals move too slow.
When they peg gold to XRP someday, that's when shit will skyrocket.
That's what I'm saying. It's if this whole economy, everything collapses, the resets here, metals are going to go up in price quite a bit.
Well, you got
probably 20%
a guy,
minimum.
You got a guy with a call option in December on gold for 15 to 20,000. He don't make money until he gets to there. He's put millions in there.
Wow.
There you go. There's our $10,000 XRP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this shit's gonna be way bigger than we ever imagined. This is gonna be beautiful.
I think so.
It's gonna be beautiful, gentlemen.
Yeah, I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Me too, bro.
Yes, you will wait. You
Just,
will
yeah,
wait.
enjoy your time.
Have to
every
wait.
day. You have
We
to.
have to wait.
I've been going.
Please, Lord, let it be soon. Please,
Amen.
Lord, let it be soon.
Like, I can
Amen.
last a year.
Jesus' name, soon.
Pray. Smart point.
Trust
let's
me,
go.
I'm living off my crypto. I've been living off my crypto for a year and haven't worked for an entire fucking year. So I want it probably worse than anybody hearing my voice right now.
Yeah, bro.
All you people on this board right here got a job. I don't. So trust
No, I
me.
don't.
You don't? Oh well, Papa, you got retirement. You got an income. Let's just say it like that. Most people got an income. I don't have an income. I've been trying to get an income so I can stack back up again. Trust me. Yep.
Dude,
sweat equity.
Sell feet pics or something. I saw your sexy feet, nigga.
Adam goes, when we were hitting $3 and I was at work, I was it was the worst because I couldn't think about work and no one understood what I was going through. Yeah, dude.
Yep.
Adam, that just means you haven't evangelized enough. People were surrounding my desk and we were watching the charts. And the CEO came by and was like, what are you guys watching? We're like, XRP. It was
well, Duel, you got the gift of gab, bro. You are here to help people, which is beautiful, you know? Same with me, even though I tell you guys to fuck yourselves.
God damn, it's fucked up.
Yeah, that is fucked up, isn't it, Montezuma? Let's go, bro. Yeah, no, everybody can fuck off, including you, Montezuma. But you're welcome to the show.
I already know your personality. Very well acquainted with it.
I'm just fucking with you guys. You know,
you're like Tom Cruise in Tropic Thunder, is Les Grossman.
But here goes the question though. Why when Flare came? I was gonna say why when Flare came out, a lot of the community was acting like they was like, oh, now you can stake your XRP. And I'm like, looking at them, and I'm thinking like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? You could have been doing that shit on Loan Protocol with Metallicas for forever. I done lent and borrowed on there. I've been staking, but nobody really talks about it. It's like when Flare came out, they're like, they act like that's the only place you can just stake your XRP that's secure. But Metallicas they have all the check marks for
they have a hidden gem.
Yeah, they have every check mark that's going to be in the future Clarity video.
I just doubled my.
Oh yeah, the Byzantine agreement. Flare ain't going nowhere.
Yeah,
Flare ain't going nowhere.
But I've been staking on Loan Protocol.
Part of the Byzantine agreement. There's a reason why XRP did a. Oh, Metallicas. I'm down with XPR too.
Yeah, that's what I said. I've been staking on there, and I borrowed. And while I'm borrowing, I'm getting like 3.7% APY, and they're paying me out of Loan Protocol. So I dibble and dab in there, but people just stick on Flare. I'm like, damn, Metallica's been doing this shit before Flare.
So you're on you're on Metal X lending, right? That's what platform to do that. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, what do you guys think about?
They got all. Metallica's has got all the credit unions. I mean, I think those are the only real banks that'll be left, other than the big, probably 10 banks.
You make it full.
Did you guys ever talk about QNT joining up with the Bank of England?
What do you guys think about investing into these companies that are mining quartz?
Thanks, Marcus.
Have you guys thought about any of this, or no? Am I crazy?
Quartz?
Mining companies are tricky.
Quartz. Quartz are like batteries too.
Yeah, the quartz is.
Here's the thing.
Crystal.
In the next couple years, this shit is going to be utilized in all this new technology that's coming out. All this fucking interface with man and machine is all linked with the quartz crystals.
Quartz is like a microchip for the universe, supposedly.
You know, it's that
old technology.
World. I'm an analog man in a digital world. Yeah, right. Nothing new under the sun.
No, the Tinteria had all the
energy.
energy.
Are a short hold.
I think that quartz is a good one now. It's cheap as shit.
Thanks.
It's like it would be like our deep red, right?
Thanks for sharing that, buddy. I wasn't even on my radar. I didn't even think about it.
Ooh.
The petrified trees.
Any of your junior mining stocks that like silver or gold, whatever, they will do 10x of what the actual metal will do. Like if silver goes up to 500, your mining stocks are going to go up 10 times that. But it's a short period. You got to get in and get out. They'll come back down just as fast.
Right. Yeah, mining stocks are very difficult because they have to find things. And first of all, they get their projections of what they test in the ground, and then they go in and it's not as big, so they can be tricky.
You mean using LiDAR to find the actual minerals and then testing it, and it doesn't come back
and then
true.
They project, you know. So
I'm watching this Cliff High guy, right? And he's talking about like with silver, right? So part of this new technology they're going to be using is going to be utilizing silver, but they want the number 2 isotope, not the first one. So that makes silver part of this new technology shit that's coming out down the pike that the elite have had. They've, they had knowledge of it.
That's not nothing new, because silver's used in everything. We have silver in everything.
Yeah. But we're talking like interfacing with the human consciousness and the brain, and like with Elon with the Neuralink. So we're talking piezoelectricity, like super small, wattage, and being able to connect that to, say, a vehicle, like that you can fly around.
No thanks.
Well, that's where we're headed. And the first, it's going to be, obviously there's going to be bugs, things before it gets better. But I feel like that's the next, literally sci-fi world. In the next 5 years, it's going to be, this kind of tech is rolling out. It's crazy. So I was just thinking, like, with the quartz being part of the system, obviously it's like, whatever, using a digital watch. It's not like not like you're going to make like what you can make off XRP and fucking XDC and,
God already put piezoelectric in your brain already. It's called your pineal gland.
Right.
How it works.
And so that gets into some more crazy shit with the mark of the beast and the iron and clay, age that we're going into. So that's why I see it as a thing like Nebuchadnezzar's dream or whatever, the statue with the feet of iron and clay. So you got the mixing of man and machine, which is totally where they're going. You look at all the shit with the Epstein files that like no one talks about. Why are they doing all this crazy shit? Why do they take human life like, oh, it's just a fucking another kid? Because they're playing God. Like they don't care. You know what I mean?
Well,
like
the movie The Island
level of
is
knowledge they have, like they're working with consciousness and souls. They're thinking about one dead kid over like being able to make it to where we can live forever again. And so it's that level of corruption. Like Alan, you said, it's like, and if you look into the ancient Vedas, right? Like the way that these Vimanas were flown around by these gods, right? This is actually recorded in the Sanskrit in a lot of the ancient Vedic stuff, how they would use to fly these machines, because they had to use the human soul and consciousness in order to fly these machines that they had, right? And then the human beings would only be able to last so long. So that's when they got into the genetic to trying to engineer us to be able to be stronger so that we could fly these machines for them longer periods of time. And this shit's all actually recorded history. It's just a matter of digging it out or finding the right avenue to get into it. But nothing new under the sun. We're going back into that. The quartz crystal. Like I think about like with Trump, right? There's so much weird shit going on. The Simpsons, how they like show all these narratives. Trump being part of the Sonora Flight Club with Paris. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. I've put things up here and there on like Twitter and other shit. I kind of stopped posting them and putting a lot up because it's like, okay, I'm already shadow banned, but I don't want to get in trouble.
Too late. Too late.
Well,
everything is metadata and recorded. Every keystroke.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about getting in trouble as long as I stay within a parameter. Because this is
but
all
when you talk about the
entertainment.
Vedas, the Venomized, however you say it, they also used, it said in the text, they also used a yellow liquid type, a yellowish type liquid, and also a piece of mercury that they used to put in the front of the machine somehow that they connected to it, the spin that actually make it go. So a couple more things to add to
Yep. Yeah. Montezuma. It all comes back down to your heart. As human beings, and everything is a worm, right? Is a vortex of just like H2O is a good way to look at it. So it's a system like when you pull the plug, the water goes rushing down the drain. You know what I mean? And everything is a vortex of energy. And so that Mercury in the middle right there allows them to, the way that even what was his name, Bob Lazar talked about it, and you can probably watch that interview. They're actually, the way these craft fly is they're manipulating the space in front of them,
ether,
like the gravitational field. It's gone because they can manipulate the electrons. And so they're creating a vacuum, or not even a vacuum, but that's like the way our science thinks of it. It's like an empty blank area where there's no gravity, which is bullshit too. But it's just like the electron is gone, so it's empty, and then that ship moves into that plate. It's hard to talk about it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know shit really, but gravity's bullshit. Fucking
it's not too hard. I mean, they actually taught about
bullshit.
The fifth element, aether, with an A, all the way up until like the 1900s.
Mm-hmm.
So they just kind of, everybody got sent to the Rockefeller compulsory educational system and kind of got their brains whacked and knocked out, and don't, from their point of view and everything, and they kind of just rewrote history and everything that you got to know about energy and propulsion and all type of stuff. So everybody been kind of like brainwashed, unless you got some elders in your family that kept records that you can go back and look at and actually see what was going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they raised history multiple times.
I always had like a weird, like, I question everything. But I remember when I went into a bathroom, and if you've ever been in a bathroom where there's two sinks, there's one in front of you to wash your hands, and there's a sink behind you to wash your hands. And so you see this like hallway of mirrors, but it's going down one direction, the other, like it's like a tunnel of mirror, right? I thought of that as a kid. I'm like, well, that's how we perceive time. We're in this one slot of forever now in the middle, but there's all these other possibilities reflecting out from that. And as I look further down that mirror, what am I going to draw into the present moment? Or vice versa. And I thought that as like an 8-year-old kid. And now I'm like, okay, whatever. Now, like, I'm fucking 48. 40 years later, this shit is real science that's coming, like, that's starting to be revealed. I'm like, dude, this is mind-boggling. What a time to be alive, you know?
Truly is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's crazy. It's crazy how history has been erased multiple times, multiple resets that we've had in our existence here on Earth. And each time these resets happen, they erase the technology. But now we're getting some of that knowledge back. And, you know, the Bible talked about it in the end times. Man will have knowledge like never before. What does that really mean? We're getting back the knowledge that was lost, is really what I take from it. You know, that, like, we're talking about levitation, we're talking about spacecrafts, we're talking about technology that we're going to use now, but we've been using it throughout the beginning of time, pretty much. You know, this technology's been, you talked about United States and the Grand Canyon. There's things there that they found that we still cannot go to and visit, you and I, that they've locked down, that they don't want anybody to know about. Iraq, we'll go back to that. Iraq has technology there and things down there that they don't want people to know about. They don't want us to know about what's in Iran, because if they do, it will disprove certain religions, okay? It will disprove them. That's why they don't want us to know about it.
Just wait till we go to Antarctica and find Tartaria on the other side of the ice.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean,
Papa's new
Tartaria,
I just
It
want him
wasn't
to
just
stop
there.
lying about the firmament.
Terraria wasn't just there. It was here in the United States.
What?
I'm waiting on these fucks to stop talking.
Sorry.
I love you guys. All right, do me a favor. Walk us out, Montezuma. You're the new guy. You're our guest. Say some profound shit for the viewers, and I love you. Go ahead, please.
Hey, Berserker.
Hold on. Go ahead, Papa. Go ahead.
If you want to use, I left you a song over there in the private chat to go out with.
I'm 10 steps ahead of you. I know. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead,
Appreciate it.
Montezuma. Walk us out, bro.
I'll just say peace and prosperity to everybody. And one of the ancient proverbs was, man, know thyself. And the reason they said that, because if you know thyself, no matter what technology or what demon or whatever y'all want to call something comes into your brain and try to tell you to do something that's not you will understand how to defeat it. So, man, always know thyself, and your mind can never be manipulated, and you know how to move forward in righteousness. Peace.
Ooh,
Amen. I like that.
We'll see you guys on Sunday, coffee time. We do this every Sunday and Tuesday. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night. Welcome to the boardroom, and we'll see you later. Later. This one is from Papa. Let's go.
Funny thing about time, it don't make you smarter. It just makes you honest. Used to lose sleep over words said by people passing through. Used to fight for every corner, trying to prove what I could do. Now I let the silence talk, let fools finish what they say. Some battles age out on their own if you give them room to fade. The older I get, the less I care about voices that don't pay my rent. I don't raise hell, I don't explain, I just stand where my feet are set. Yeah, the older I get, the less I care. What ain't mine ain't worth my breath. Some things ain't wisdom, ain't to spare, just living long enough to let them go. Used to chase respect in crowds that forgot me by next week. Now I trust the quiet ones who don't feel the need to speak. I don't argue with the weather, I don't wrestle with regret. If it didn't stay when it was hard, it ain't welcome back yet. The older I get, the less I care who's watching how I live. I've spent enough years bleeding out for things that never gave. Yeah, the older I get, the less I care. Ain't bitter, ain't withdrawn. Just learned you don't owe explanations for surviving this long. Friends get fewer, truer, chairs get lighter, nights get long. I don't fill the house with noise just to prove I still belong. I sit with thoughts I used to fear, let them pass like trains at night. Some worries only scare you till you outgrow the fight. The older I get, the less I care if the world approves my pace. I ain't slow, I ain't done, I just move with better taste. Yeah, the older I get, the less I care. Ain't quit, just chose my lane. Time taught me peace ain't loud, it just don't argue back. I still feel things deep inside, still love hard, still feel lost. I just don't carry every weight like I'm scared of what it costs. If you see me walking past without saying much at all, don't mistake my quiet steps for a man who didn't feel the fall. The older I get, the less I care. What don't matter fades away. I keep what's real, I keep my name and let the rest decay. Yeah, the older I get, the less I care. That ain't weakness, that's proof. Some peace only comes with time, and I paid my dues. Still listening, just not to everything.
You better hope this ain't no fucking scam, Brad Garlinghouse. Cause in time the truth comes out, motherfucker. You're either gonna be a scam or we're gonna get fucking rich. Which one is it? That's another hard-hitting fucking question for your pansy ass. Which one is it, bitch?
Got one